In a long-forgotten land, in a jungle dark and deep, there hides a ruined site, a tower temple, and a key. But what lies within, and what lays beneath, monsters, treasures, traps, and more, is what adventurers truly seek. Mega Dungeon! Mega Dungeon! Big and bold we descend. Monsters lurk round these maps. Treasure hunts, puzzles too. Adventures wait for me and you. Mega Dungeon! Magic swords in our hands. Together we make our stand. Through the dark and the light.
What?
Mega Dungeon! Side by side, face the fight. Heroes shine in the night. Secrets found, legends grown in the Mega Dungeon. Let's go!
Welcome everyone to Mega Dungeon. We're the Dicks in the Dark with some very special guests. I'm DM Steve, and if you like Dungeons and Dragons, like old school BX Mega Dungeons, smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so that you don't miss any exciting episodes of Mega Dungeon. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know how we're doing and share the stream with all of your friends and your enemies and anybody else that has a YouTube channel or YouTube whatsoever. Anyway, Dicks in the Dark. Hey guys, we've got a couple of guests today. Garrett, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm just ready to play some D&D.
Excellent. I'm ready too. Dungeon Dan.
Yo,
You feeling
I'm
good?
here. I'm feeling better than I have been, so yeah.
We're outnumbered tonight.
I know we are.
Speaking of being outnumbered, Cameron, Country Fried Minis, how you doing, buddy?
Well, howdy, y'all. It's a fabulous night. I'm ready to get back in this dungeon.
Excellent. I'm ready to get you back into this dungeon. And real quick, just in case anybody who is watching is into painting miniatures, this guy right over here, Country Fried Minis, has a YouTube channel called Country Fried Minis where he does lots of painting of miniatures and other shenanigans, including the TTRPG Tuesdays, where your super chats count as statements from the DM every other Tuesday. And I'm going to be the DM the next time that rolls around for a little bit. Before this guy Blake over here, all the way at the end, takes over with some Mutant Crawl classics. How are you doing, man?
What is a dungeon?
You're about to find out.
You're definitely about to find out.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Welcome back, my friend. And Ian, also welcome back. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. So I've been rewatching Hunter x Hunter again, and I thought that had a good intro, but that intro blew that one out of the water.
Ooh, thanks. And Nathan, welcome. First time on the channel.
Forget about it.
Oh,
Oh.
Hey.
Well, everybody's got their Mega Dungeon characters. We're all pretty much set to go. So let me get over here. And Garrett, before we can get down into the dungeon, we
Right.
need the vibe.
I don't mind giving up my vibe privileges tonight to one of our guests if someone would like to roll a D420 for us.
Who wants to roll a D420 for the vibe?
oh, forget about it. I got you already.
Let's do
This
it.
guy right here, this guy.
This
This
guy.
guy. And the vibe is.
I don't know the command.
Slash R.
Slash R.
Slash 1D420. Yes, yes.
Yeah, like that. With no parentheses.
Oh, in D20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
did it roll them? There we go.
There we go.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
This is a very low vibe.
That's awful low.
That's
It
I
is
made it.
awfully low.
Those
Although-
vibes have been harshed.
Although wasn't our last vibe like super high?
Wait, like
Or was it?
420?
It was 311.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was
so
311.
It was 311, so it was kind of high. This one is down low.
Down low to
Oh.
the ground.
It's the lowest vibe we've ever rolled. So
Is it? On
311.
Mega Dungeon?
That's a
Uh-oh.
fucking good song. Good cover song, a love song, by The Cure.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Hmm.
that alien ant farm. Oh,
Oh,
Okay. So, last time on Mega Dungeon, Chuck Testa and Sarducci went into the dungeon with some henchmen, Chris Copperfield and Roland Biggs. They're sloshing around in this water dungeon looking for a wayward princess. They found most of her party members deceased. Roland thought that it might be a good idea to collect the heads in order to, just in case there was some kind of a bounty. Now, Ian, you weren't here for this, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, last session there was talk of pickling the heads.
I
Oh,
was
that has-
not there
Correct.
for
No,
that.
we
That is
actually
correct.
we actually did that. That actually
Yep.
happened.
yep.
Remember?
And Pickle
It
Juice.
did happen.
I mean,
Well-
also a good idea to preserve like the faces so that they can better identify to not
Right,
ignore
right.
to not annoy the bounty collector. Okay, the fact that I immediately understood why we did it is probably messed up.
It makes perfect sense. I mean, So the trying to think, the first thing that happened was you had a bad fight with elementals.
That was
Or
the
one
only thing.
elemental.
That was the only thing.
It
Nothing.
was the only thing that happened.
Right, right. You had a bad fight with elemental. There was almost a TPK, but not quite. You were able to make it out just fine, no problems whatsoever. And finally, making it back. Vamp for a second, Dan. Give me just a minute. Hang on.
You want me to vamp? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You
Where are
guys
you
vamp
going?
for a little bit.
Where
I
are
just-
you going?
I gotta check on something. Hang on.
Oh God. Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know what. So after that fight, what did we do? So we decided to leave the dungeon. We
Climbed up the ladder, the rope.
Yep, we climbed up the ladder, the rope, everything. We bought a barrel of pickles so that we could
Yes.
pick. So because we have like 3 heads to pickle or something like that, we gave pickles out to everybody in the bar so that we could empty the pickle barrel, so we could pickle the heads. And now the pickled heads are in our room. At the end. So, but yeah. And Garrett, what do
Something
you
I
remember?
have.
What do you remember about the fight with that elemental?
Oh, just getting rocked, getting hit by literally everything.
It really did, like at one point it was like we have to run. Like I think didn't
Oh,
Chuck lose Chuck lost his
lost a
weapon?
There were
Yes, but-
multiple turns of running away.
Sarducci did get it back from me. I do
Yes.
still have it. But that does bring up a point. What is healing in Mega Dungeon? Do we full heal on rest in this system?
Well, I think the thought is that at this point because we were so far down, once we get back to Mega Dungeon with our new friends, as a couple days have passed, we're healing naturally from sleep, but also Sarducci is just basically knocking out
Been
healing
healing
spells here
every
and
day.
there, and just burning the healing to get everybody back up to full. So everybody starts with their full hit points once
Enough
we
to
get back.
recover 46 HP.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good. Sarducci had to buy a new weapon because he has been losing weapons left and right, and he's afraid of losing his staff of withering. Just for anybody who does not know, that staff of withering, once you're hit with it, takes 10 years off of your life. Sarducci has rolled a 1 on that twice and has taken 20 years off of his life. He started off as a 30-year-old man and now he's 50.
I was gonna say you've taken
Perfect.
at least 30% off your erection by now too.
Yeah, it's just terrible. So
Mhm.
yeah, but yeah,
What was in that scroll? We got a waterproof scroll case, but what was the actual scroll?
It was I was gonna transfer that to my spell book. I think I already have.
it's a scroll of water something. Actually,
It's a scroll of dispel magic.
dispel
that's right.
magic. The thing that we could have
Yes.
possibly used that we did not get because
Yep.
the elemental was doing that. We did get a good bit of treasure. We got some monies, but that's all right.
Oh, it was a fat stack of change.
Did we?
It was.
So we ran from the elemental. We didn't kill it.
We
No,
killed it
we did.
eventually.
we finally killed it. We beat it
Okay.
down.
Okay.
We had it beat down to within an inch of its life, and it whooped our ass while it was still within an inch of its life.
I think it was
So we were
literally an
all
inch tall.
so we were all
Huh.
within an inch of our lives, and
Uh-huh.
we just happened to prevail. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's the
So what prompts adding these characters? Did we would we
Adam.
have gone back to town and be like, "Hey, we need some help," or were they turned on by the pickles?
They might have been turned on by the pickles.
Oh, pickle people.
That is something that I think DM Steve is probably going to talk to us about once he gets back from whatever. God, I hope I don't have to vamp if he's using his time. Yeah, in the porcelain god. God Almighty.
Why you protecting him?
If anybody does not know, DM Steve is my little brother.
What are you, some sort of front guy?
Well, no.
Hey, take it easy, Tone.
Oh, it's all right, Frankie. Your sister's been getting me completely worked up these days. You know, long hours.
I've had it up there with her, all right? Enough of that.
You know, my grandfather was on the crew that built this town. Good sports back then, real people.
Are you the two trash guys from the Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
What's the matter, you?
Yeah, what's the matter, you?
Ooh.
Huh?
I just figured
Forget
they've
about
been
it. What's
watching The
this guy, huh?
Sopranos, but that's a
Real-
really good one
Got
too.
a real comedian over here, huh?
Yeah, this guy thinks he's fucking funny. A real jokester.
Actually, I think I'm fucking Italian.
Uh-oh.
They're like, oh, but I don't care about cultural appropriation. Go for it.
That's good because we're appropriating the whole thing.
Good. I think that's appropriate.
Wait,
This guy, appropriation.
That's right. That's right.
This guy knows what he's talking about.
Wait till I start talking like Sarducci. Nobody's gonna be like, what the fuck? So Country Fried, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of vamping. Talk to us a little bit about your channel.
oh yeah, if y'all like painting and penis jokes, come on over to the Country Fried Minis where we paint models live on stream. You can also make me do push-ups, but you can't make me do push-ups here.
Oh, wait a minute, he's back. We gotta stop talking shit now. We can't hear you.
Hello.
There he
Ah,
is. There he
yes.
is. All right. There we go.
Oh my goodness. Gracious me. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back. We're here.
Was
There wasn't
was
dead
that
air
a
the whole time, was there?
Oh,
no.
we said nothing.
No,
Just stared at the
was
camera.
there a cat emergency? Was there a cat water fountain emergency?
No. No. Right above me is
A
her
giant dick.
office. Like her,
Okay.
right. She was supposed to be taking an online test. Like an online
Oh.
proctored test.
Yeah.
And
Could they hear you?
no, but she has been having technical issues getting into the test for like
Oh.
2
Oh, no.
hours or something.
I gotcha.
And what I finally heard was like a frustrated yell. And I was like,
Understandable.
what
Yeah.
the fuck? I was like, what is going on up there? So I wanted to make sure everything was okay. And she was not happy or in a good state after, I guess they put her on with tech support initially, like not native English speaking tech support.
Oh,
Let's just put it that
joy.
way. That became very difficult, and then that person wanted to like take control of her computer, but in the process of doing that completely lost connection.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I mean basically
Okay.
just
So,
everything, like I helped her set everything up, and on her end like all the stuff was good. So like I don't know what the hell they were doing, but it
well,
was
wait until she gets on with the
not
proctor,
good.
and the proctor makes her pick her computer up and show the entire room, clear off everything off of her desk, like do all the stuff, because those online proctors, man, they are like crazy. It's nuts.
Well, no, she has it set up. Like, I mean, she has everything set up so it's all empty and so that she can move the camera and all that stuff. But she didn't even get that far, apparently.
Oh
So
wow.
insane.
Like these people who proctor these tests think you must have a clean room in your house. That
Yeah,
is
right.
there's nothing in the room. It's you, a desk, a computer. My friend,
So,
they were pissed off at one of my colleagues because she was in her office and her office has a closet, and they were like, "Show us what's in your closet." Like, oh my god.
Oh,
that's
oh,
when
no.
that's when you like get like a closet size poster of like some like person like eviscerated or something real fucked up, like a donkey like getting fucked or something in your, so that when you open the closet they're like, show us what's in there, and you open that door.
It should
Oh!
just be like from top to bottom, mannequin arms. Not the entire mannequin, just the arms.
Right. Or like the weird mannequin, this is super deep Dick's lore, but
Deep.
back in the day, Dan had an image
Mhm.
of this, it was a
It
CPR dummy,
it was a CPR dummy, yes.
but for some reason the CPR dummy, as far as it looked like it had interchangeable genitalia
It did have interchangeable genitalia.
and an interchangeable chest piece so that you
Mhm.
could give it boobs.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Gotta know where to put your hands.
I understand the boob part. That kind of makes sense because of the hand thing, but I have no idea why it would, like, why you would
Aren't
need
they-
to know,
Is it
like, if
just the
CP.
torso?
It was
Yeah,
no, it was
like
the
a
whole
tornado
thing.
in the head.
I mean, sometimes you just have to know where to blow.
Yeah, maybe it was like a weight
true.
reinforcement thing.
That's an
Like
excellent point.
how you gotta throw a guy over your shoulder when he's got a massive hog or lady.
Excellent. And that could be. That could be. Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
All right. Well,
Uh,
back to Mega Dungeon finally.
We
Oh
were
my
So
goodness.
just
I
kind of went.
speculating.
apologize.
So we kind of went over the fight.
Okay.
We went over the aftermath of the fight.
Okay.
I basically assumed that we've been out of the dungeon for a few days. We've rested. We've healed. Everybody's back up to full. We discussed the pickles. The
Okay.
one thing that we have a question about is how did we pick up the two new folks? And
Yeah,
that was
so
and that's on you.
right. So I mean that is really just Mega Dungeon style. There's not that many people in the Mega Dungeon. You probably got back from that great big fight. Once you healed up, which took you a couple days cuz people were pretty fucked up,
Yeah.
to be honest. You probably spent a little bit of time in the tavern. I'm sure you did, and word travels. You went down, you had a big old fight, you came back, you bragged. We're going to find this girl. We have heads, pickled heads. And word got around. And do we have names for our oh, here we go. So, word got around and Tony Baloney and Frankie and we got a couple of wise guys here.
Yeah. We showed up. We heard you guys were looking for a couple of good hands to get things done, solve some problems, make some experiments, have some friends, do some things. Right?
Yeah, Tom.
And
We heard there was some scratch to be made down there in the dungeons.
you figured that these guys were as good as any. If
Arducci is especially
yeah,
enamored with these guys.
Sarducci probably likes these guys. You could say that
Duty.
they're probably from the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably from the neighborhood. So that
Same
might have
meatball
had
deli place.
right. That might have had a little bit to do with your friendliness towards them. And
Yeah, we heard some things.
with all of that all together, once you're healed, you decide you haven't seen Buster Cherry in weeks. You think Craven might be dead. What was the halfling's name?
Happy?
Cappy.
Buster
Cappy is
Cherry?
definitely dead. Who knows
Yeah.
where that guy
Cherry?
is?
That guy sounds like he knows how to drive a fucking sedan.
Yeah. So
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, though, we have no idea. We think
yeah, he's probably hanging around.
he fell into another hole.
He's probably hanging around. But anyway, you haven't seen those guys. So you decided, well, this is good. We need some hands. Things were tough. So you enter the dungeon again. Down the elevator shaft, down the dungeon to the 6th level, section B, I think, something along those lines. And then there's the door that warns you about the whites. And you crack open that door, and that puts you in this room right here, back to the beginning. Let's see. I'm like, where are my plans for Mega Dungeon? I should probably open
Plans?
that.
What's that?
Probably open that back up. So, what is the plan? Are you going straight to the water dungeon, or you fucking around in here?
I mean, we should probably head back to progressing where we were at. That's where my money's at.
Okay.
I agree.
Go all the way down and pick up where we left off.
All right.
Wait, but you guys have
Job
been here
ain't
for a
gonna
while.
get done if we're all hanging out around here in the porta potties.
Yes.
Well, It's pretty easy because right there, that's all you got to do. So, what is the what's your marching order? So we got a couple of
I
extra folks.
I would still like to do the rogue thing of like sneak around, be the scout.
So trying to be close to the front, if not
Yeah,
in the front.
probably in front within reinforcement range.
Okay. All right.
So as Roland Biggs goes to take off and be invisible, I pull out my bag of tricks and throw a sprinkling of glitter at him.
You know, I'm never getting that out in like 5 months, right?
Are you able to use the cover of the glitter powder to disappear in a spectacular fashion?
Actually, do I? That's a good question.
Mm,
That's hiding.
I guess it depends. Are you gonna hide, or since it's been a while, are you gonna check any of these doors? Because this door is shut again.
Oh,
So
it's shut again.
yeah,
Which
this
door?
door
Interesting.
right here.
That door is shut again?
Hmm.
Wait a second.
That's the door that we came through, so we'd have to
Good
go through
fucking
that door.
doors do.
Did you
I'm
close the door on the way out?
Now this door is the door you came in.
No.
Mm.
If the water
Oh,
is here,
another door argument.
Oh
the
yeah, no, but it's been a few days. That's what I'm saying. So
okay.
it's been a
yeah.
couple days since because you had to go back out and heal. So this
That's
door is
right.
once again it's shut. In fact, all of these doors are shut except
I'm
for
gonna
this one
I'm
because I
gonna
don't think
I'm
that's a
gonna look
door. I think that's
over.
an
I'm gonna look
archway.
over at the crew, and I'm gonna ask. It wasn't like this when we left, right?
Did you shut the door? I didn't
I
shut
didn't.
the door.
I didn't shut the door.
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember if I
Is
shut
this
the
some
door.
sort of restricted area?
This
Uh,
is our area.
Ooh. You know, you can buy some interesting things on the internet to help you out with that.
We are repurposing this place for our own needs.
Your area.
I mean, it's
Like your
yeah,
private area? Well, did you
yeah,
want
Well,
yeah.
to
well, that's what I'm asking. Is this a private area? Is this you guys' personal area, or is this an area that is widely available to the general populace?
If you're good
Well,
enough, it's widely available to the general populace.
yeah, it's
They're all gonna
widely
do
Yeah,
that,
available.
though.
somebody around here could have had enough fucking culture to shut the fucking door.
Whoa, Tone, take it easy, all right? I'm gonna grab Tone
Sorry,
on
you
the
know,
gonna.
shoulder. I mean, grab him
I
on the
get
shoulder and pull him
blood
back a little bit.
pressure. I got to stop eating all them sandwiches off of the road
Tone, you
coach.
gotta listen to me. You gotta
While
work
the
smarter, not
Italians are
harder, okay?
gabagooling,
You
I'm
gotta
going to
remember.
check the door.
Quit trying
checking
to
it for
make trouble for us,
traps,
Tone.
right?
Yes.
Go ahead and
It's
make
your
the
big mouth.
roll.
You're always running your big mouth,
It's
Tone.
find remove traps.
Sorry,
Yes,
Frank.
that's
So
the one.
Sorry. You know how your sister is.
Always with the sister.
nope.
Wait, that wasn't the one, I think. I think
Thought
you
it was
roll
it's find remove traps. You're right. I'll do
yeah,
the
it's find remove, not the find trap. So it should be the yeah, that's one.
there we
But
go. There we go.
that's a better failure than the first failure. So
Uh,
Roland doesn't see any traps, so you don't think it's trapped, and
What
it would be
was it?
weird
What
if it was locked again.
was it trapped before though?
It's been
Had
so long you
who
don't
knows?
know. You can't even remember. You don't think this was trapped. Probably not.
I don't think that this was trapped. I think we should just go on through. It'll be okay.
Who's gonna open the door?
I'm gonna open the door because I'm right there.
You open the door, and you see a clear hallway, and nothing in there. Nothing in there. Do you advance to this next section over here?
Yeah, I'll just like hold up my hand, be like stand back, and I'm gonna try and move silently through.
Also, I don't, even though that's marked in red, I don't think that's a door. I think it's just a continuation of hallway.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So go
After you,
ahead.
gentlemen. I'm a going last.
Go ahead and make a roll for your move silently.
whoops. Move silently. It's this. That is not what I. Oh, I see. I know how to. I know how. I still succeed though,
Yes. Yes.
or at least I
Yes.
think I succeed.
Yeah. Yeah. So you
How
move
do I?
quietly down to the end of the hallway, and peer through here, and thus far you don't really see anything, but with Chuck probably back there at the end of the hallway, you're kind of losing light, so you don't really have any light up here.
Oh yeah, that's
I'll
important.
keep up.
So,
I'll keep up.
so Chuck Testa has
A shield with a continual light cast on the front of it.
yes,
There's an emblem,
yes.
and that is your primary light source unless someone else lights a torch.
I don't actually have torches, it appears.
Why
don't
would
have-
you need a torch?
Yeah, why would I
Sometimes the
need a
guy wants to
torch?
see something. You gonna
came
fucking blame the
prepared.
guy?
Hey.
It's dark out.
Hey, yo, I came prepared, and I pull my
Wait a minute.
my
Aren't one
backpack off. I got 5 torches in the backpack.
Aren't one of you? Aren't one
Frankie
of you a
always carrying the weight of the party. Look at this
Oh,
guy.
dwarf?
He's a
Aren't one of
fucking
you a
saint.
dwarf?
His grandmother's
it-
proud of him.
Yeah,
Tone, come on.
It is true.
Dwarves
Tony
can
is a
also
dwarf.
be Italian. Dwarves
An
can also be Italian.
Italian
They don't have to
Italian
just be
dwarf.
Scottish.
Actually,
For
that's
hair,
a lot.
like if he's from like
It-
Sicily, he's
it-
definitely hairy enough.
That's a lot of our uncles were Italian dwarves.
Right, right. If you remember, Dan, we had in the round robin campaign, the dwarves were Italian.
That's right. They
If
were
you
Italian.
remember,
That's
because
right.
the
There's a
halflings were
precedence.
Asian.
Yeah,
Italian.
And now
This
I
is a
think the
working class
halflings were
American
Asian,
right here.
and the
You
dwarves were
guys,
like
you
Italian.
guys can take that. You guys can take
Yeah,
that
believe me.
funky fucking sausage somewhere else and peddle it. Jesus Christ.
So you make your way through. You don't see anything. Chuck, how far back are you gonna be?
Oh, not very. He's like
Okay.
blindly following along.
All right. So Chuck's just going, which is usually the thing. So even though you're silent, he's making a lot of noise behind you. And
Also, you guys, if you click on your character, if you grab your character name and drag it
oh
onto the
yeah,
map,
you can
you can actually
do
drag your
that.
character onto the. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That way
tried
you
to-
can. Yeah.
I tried to change my picture and it didn't really work.
No?
I don't-
You
I
have
don't
definitely
think
to-
it likes the
I definitely
format.
see a picture for Frankie.
I was gonna say you have to hit edit, and then you should be able to up. Oh, I see what you did. Oh, you changed your token. So actually, if we drag you over, you should show up right. Ah, yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Yeah, you.
And
Wow.
What's my movement tool? And
All I can
don't
say
make
is
fun of me.
wow.
I'll
There
go
we
back into
go.
character.
Just
Your movement
also
tool.
also we did have uncles both named Frankie and Tony.
That's true.
Hey,
That is
Hey,
true.
I
100%.
did 45 fucking minutes of research on how to do an accent like somebody around New Jersey, Long Island, whatever. And I fucking threw it together with the fucking high vis vest and tried to give it a blue collar spin for all use entertainment. And you guys are just being fucking, you know?
Part of the family. All right. So anyway,
Bada bing.
bada bing. Yes. No traps. Nothing. You make your way up here pretty easily. Once you get around the corner, like I said, still nothing. You make your way all the way up here.
I
Hold on.
sure.
This is too quiet. You guys know this.
Well, to be fair, the last several times that we've gone through this level of mega dungeon,
Yeah.
it has remained it has remained free of distractions.
Just
Monster-free.
as Chris says that it's
Oh
too
my-
quiet, Roland hears noise from up here. Now, you're down here, and you're trying to get into this room. Well, the door is right here, but the noise be coming from over here. And it sounds like a heavy shuffling and chains.
Grandma, go back to fucking bed. You already ate.
Son of a bitch.
This isn't going to turn out so well.
I would like to move up to.
Hmm.
I
Sorry,
don't have
Moochie?
I don't have a hand mirror.
Hey, we can use this the aggressive and loud nature of these lads to our advantage.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever's there should maybe push, and we can be ready to stab them in the brain.
I think there were some ogres in here before.
Hmm. Well, you're
ogres that
basically
were
an ogre as
prisoners?
well.
If memory serves me correctly, there were also those that were dead, but that were not dead.
Oh, wait, wasn't there a sign that said whites?
There was. You just that was on this door right here, on the outside
Damn
of
it.
this door.
I can tell
Yeah.
you though, we have never run into any of the whites.
Not yet.
Why can't I move my guy?
You got to use the select tool.
You can't move.
I got the selector. Does the selector tool it's not working? There we go. No, I didn't do
You
that.
didn't do that. I don't know. Why can't you move your guy?
Why,
This
hey Tone, why
fucking
don't you
guy.
try dragging your own name off of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
off the character
here.
list, huh? Why don't you try doing it yourself?
Yeah,
sometime?
try doing it yourself. Drag your name onto the map.
Th-
Smart guy.
This is the most wrong thing that we've had.
Ah, I can move him, my guy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
I
You
would.
want to go down the deli and get a fucking sandwich, huh?
I'm gonna go over
I like the
here, and
morphing
I'm going
from
to.
New Jersey to Maine. That's
And I'm going to
good.
go to. I'm gonna try and hear noise.
Okay.
I'm
You're
gonna try and
listen
hear
at the
noise.
door. Okay,
You
gotcha.
could- it's gonna be a complete failure with all these Italians around.
Right, and all
Nobody-
these guys go, hey, what about it?
Going
What
to be
forget about it?
special.
Nobody
Sorry.
hears noise.
I
All
squeezed a little
all I can
bust
do is
now
try to
once
be
in
New
a while,
Jersey's
you
roundest
know?
Yeah,
meatball
yeah.
and spite them all.
Right. If
Look
anything,
at
all
you,
this
Frankie.
all
You're
this
the
is gonna
most southern
attract some
Italian I ever
monsters.
met in New Jersey.
What you talking about?
All right.
All right, so you go up there and go ahead and make your check to see.
That's
And again,
hear.
Chuck is it should be hear noise. Chuck
It's hear
is
noise, and mine is 1 through. Oh no, it's not 1 through 4. I'm thinking of something else.
So yeah, it's kind of weird. I think is that where the glitch is on this?
Glitch.
There's a one. It's not really a glitch. It's just that okay. Hear noises. It says 1 through 3,
I
but I
thought I
believe
saw.
that yours is 1 through 4. So go ahead and hit the button, but know that if you get a 4, it's not a failure.
I got a 2.
So you succeed. Yeah, for some reason there's no toggle to put it up to 4, even though that totally should be an option. So
I was just trying to
don't know
find.
why.
I was just trying to find where
But-
I saw the 1 through 4.
It's down in the notes. I wrote a note so that you would know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you scroll down to the bottom of your character sheets, you may find some notes. Yeah. Anyway, you listen at the door, and you can hear quite clearly that there's kind of a like a guttural, grunting, large creature, chains kind of dragging, at least one You think only one, but
We should probably go up and help him.
the door is currently closed, obviously, and whatever's behind
Is
there sounds large and
is there a keyhole?
probably not on this door now.
Is that?
Okay, fair enough. As we've been opening these doors, have we been opening them quietly?
I
Like,
mean,
do these doors open like if I can crack, like if I can do a hairline crack in the door to look in, would I know that it would just be like barn door squeaking and everyone's gonna
probably,
know?
yeah.
Okay.
Most of the dungeon doors not quiet. Definitely not. Yeah, they're creaky. They're old. No chance of opening one silently. Also, you know that because when that was my other question, is Chuck like all the way like up here? Like where is he? Because you said he was kind of behind. Is he still like right behind Roland?
Yep, still just falling behind. Maybe like basically right there by the door
Yeah.
in the hallway.
So if he's like right there, that means that the light from the continual light, if you like open that door, it's just gonna
Yeah.
flood into that
Yeah.
area beyond
Yeah.
that door, you know for sure. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's no just maybe open it in a crack just to see.
Okay. That's okay. I'll just make my way back and go. There's something up there, rustling chains. There's definitely something in that room. That we didn't hear this before when we went over here, correct?
You didn't, but
Nope.
Okay.
but yeah, I think Chuck did mention before that that there were some ogres in that room before.
This is our dungeon. Something's in it. I say we charge in and just kill them.
Just let him go forward. By all means, don't even disagree. Just like after you.
All right, I'll follow Chuck.
Okay.
All right.
I want to
gonna
grab Tone. Joe, Tone, look. Just stay in the shadows and take your time. Let these guys do the work for us.
Wow.
Yep. Those are Teamsters right there.
Yeah.
I
So
get what you're saying.
Chuck
Yeah,
goes
we're
up to the
smarter,
Well,
we're
door.
harder.
we'll ask the rep. We'll ask the rep if he thinks it's okay. We'll stick in the back. Make sure things get done. You know.
Is he gonna bust open the door or is he gonna?
If it's unlocked,
Yeah.
I'll try to open it. I'm just gonna open it aggressively and just
Gonna
barge into
open
the
it
room.
aggressively and charge in?
Yeah.
All right, then. Let's see here. Pop that up here.
All right, so to do your initiative, you got to click on your guy
Yeah, click
and
on your
then
guy,
and then roll initiative.
and then
I'm gonna re-roll my initiative because that was the test.
You can't re-roll on this.
I'll get it.
If
I got a 5 anyway.
Yeah, if you didn't click on your guy, it doesn't show up on the turn track.
Damn it.
I have to click on my guy.
click on your
This
guy.
fucking guy. This fucking guy right here.
There we go.
Is there some kind
Woo.
of command I need to type to do the initiative?
It's
So just
Listen, Frankie, go to your journal. Go over to the right side of the screen. You see all that shit above the chat. Yeah, you hover your mouse over the one that says journal. You know, and then you go on your character sheet and you go down to your dexterity. Yeah, fucking go all the way to the right, and there's a little circle that's completely out of your view. You'll miss it the first
Oh,
time.
I got it,
I
Tone. I
promise.
got it.
There you go.
all right.
How come it didn't work when I did? I clicked my guy.
You got to go to your journal,
There,
Tone.
there you are.
Oh, we gotta rename the tokens so they don't show up in the thing too.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Because they're yeah. All right. Well,
There
it
we go.
looks like Sarducci is up, and Chris Copperfield. Sarducci and Chris
Yeah.
Copperfield. So
Well,
Sarducci is
Sarducci-
kind of not even in the room yet.
But I'm gonna take one step. He's thrown open the door, so I can
Mhm.
see into the room. What do I see?
When he throws open the door and you step up behind him, what you see is quite horrifying. It looks like someone has taken two ogres and kind of put them together as like a Y. So there's like one ogre bottom, like two legs, but then the top kind of Y's out and there's like kind of a Y torso. And then
Wait, how does that work with two tops and a bottom? How does that work?
Haven't you seen that movie?
Oh,
I mean,
you usually got to pay rental fees on shit like that.
so it's got two heads, it's got four arms, but the outside arms are like big. One of the inside arms is good, but one of the inside arms is kind of like a crumpled
Like a-
nub.
Like a T-Rex?
Two,
Yeah.
two stream hands? Not
And
possible.
and
Nuh-uh.
it's got it looks like it's been sewn and put all together, and it's
Okay.
chained to the wall, but the chains allow it to like get to the edge of the room.
So
So it
because
effectively blocks the way.
okay, so because Chuck is behind, because I'm behind Chuck, I'm gonna take a chance just because I don't know what this thing is, and get it back, get it back, get it back.
All right,
Oh,
you raise up your holy symbol and you say get out of here, and at that point the thing starts to shake and it goes poof and turns to dust, and the chains drop to the ground and go
I can break these cuffs.
and
Go-
it looks like that crazy abomination is no more.
well.
The
That's
power
a
of
key.
Christ
That
compelled him.
that's what happened a lot up here. It hasn't happened down the stairs though, but up here happens a lot.
That's true.
Padre,
work.
you must have ate a lot of fucking salami.
Now the question is, stay in the undead dungeon, or descend back down into the water dungeon.
What
Is
was
there
the?
any? Well, is there anything in this room that looks like it might be anything new besides the dust?
Nothing new. It's got scorched straw on the floor of this room, which you are aware of because you scorched the said straw. There's only just kind of remnants of it. There's remnants of like body parts from previous slayings in here that were unused in the creation of this new creature. They're like rotting and just disgusting. But yeah, nothing new unless you want to like search through gore again.
Nah, that's not okay.
I want to.
We need to be careful. If
I
something is
agree.
still in here and remaking these things, this is not a good.
I mean, you're pretty well confirmed that something's in here doing something, because obviously the rooms have been repopulated up here. You're not so sure about down there. Down there.
Chuck,
Hmm.
Chuck,
Hey, and how far have you guys gotten down this dungeons, huh?
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the map
this is the
is
map. This is the map that we've drawn.
yeah, this is a map that they've drawn. So this is actually any room that's drawn is a room that they
Ah!
have already been in.
I see. I see.
There's something up here. I think that's what's creating all the new. That's what's repopulating everything.
Oh yeah, that's what's repopulating everything. That little guy up there. He's the boss. And then just for your reference, let's see, where the hell's the water dungeon? Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so and then here is the here's the floor below. So this is how far they've gotten in the floor below. Ignore their characters up here. So
So can we so there's new obstacles in between. So you gotta strong arm our way down there again, huh?
Okay, where on the previous map was the way downstairs?
so on the previous map, wait, is that? Right there. On the previous map, the way downstairs is literally right there. So you're standing next to the way downstairs. It's pretty close. Yeah.
Gotcha. Why don't we just go downstairs? Unless, are we super concerned about the stuff that's going on up here right now?
No,
Okay,
Nah.
no.
all right.
All right.
I'm with you there.
Okay.
Let's go downstairs.
All right. So then
Before we
follow the
go, I want to cut off a small piece of robe and fashion it into a little baggie and scoop up ogre dust in that baggie.
Okay. You you get a little bit of ogre dust. You might it might be a little bit contaminated with straw and other debris that was already on the floor, but you know, if you ask them, they'll tell you it was ogre straw to begin with. So
Yes.
You said some of the
yes.
straws was burnt up, huh?
yeah, it's pretty. It's just remnants of scorched straw, really.
We
Mm.
we
You
were the
fucking
ones
guys
we
torch some ogres in here?
Couple
yeah,
times.
we set them on fire a couple times actually.
Yeah, apparently I got a magic weapon that has bonuses towards ogres. I think it'll work good for us.
So everybody
That's a good thing.
Well, the
make their
ogres are
way
dead.
inside this room right here. Now this
They're
door
long
actually
dead.
used to be secret and still is, but
Yes.
it is still revealed, so it's still open. And
I would think that
It
at some
ain't a
point,
secret if everybody and their mother knows about it.
I think at
not
some point,
anymore.
one of us probably chalked it.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Is it also closed like the other doors now?
Nah, this one actually it's still kind of slightly open,
Okay.
and it appears to be empty. You can enter the pool, and so in order to get down to the previous or to down to the next level, there's kind of a slide, a very slimy slide. The last time you tied a rope and like hung a rope down, it's not there anymore because somebody needed, I think it was Chris that needed pulled up. Was it Chris that needed pulled up?
That
Because
is
Roland
correct.
easily made it up. Roland made it up with no problem because he was able to just climb. The
Yeah,
other
we had to tie
two
the rope around Chris.
the other two climbed up the rope, but Chris had to have the rope tied around him and be pulled up. So there's no rope, but that's how you did it the last time. And the
Hey,
slide
Tone,
is
did you
like
bring
it's
your-
like a
did you bring your
30-foot
rope, Tone?
slide. It's not.
You guys talk to the neighbor about the AM radio and how it interferes with the signal during our Discord conversations? Listen. You guys talk to the man in the trailer about this rope thing? You know what happened? You know what happened if OSHA showed up right now?
So
We'd have paid that guy off. Besides,
yeah,
AM radio, Georgianori, coast to coast. It's all good.
Yeah. Little funds. They fucking grease the wheels and make the machines move. You know, industrial revolution. You know, smog in the air and all that black in the streets, and the British people being like, you know.
the black. What did you just say about the blacks? This is
Black
not that
men?
kind of stream.
Yeah.
I understand you're a working man, but
You
Oh
never
my.
learned nothing about the Industrial Revolution. They released so much pollution into the air that the particulates became dense enough that it caused respiratory problems, for the populace.
That
Jeez,
was
read your books.
that was like right off of Wikipedia.
Yeah, yes. And he edited the page right before. No. All right, so you going down into the dungeon.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want?
Food.
Oh, I know. She's had food. She doesn't need any more food. She wants attention
And
now.
are you tying a rope and who's going down? Or are you just
Could-
gonna just slide down? I mean, you can
I
just
mean,
slide
we,
down.
we
Actually,
should
to be
tie the
honest,
rope.
we probably didn't untie the rope. We probably just had him tie himself to the bottom. Just pulled it
Pulled
up, and
him
the
up.
rope is just still there, tied. We just got to throw the
Okay,
rope
so
back
is the
down.
rope
That
still
sounds right.
there? Yeah, the rope is still there, sure. All right. If that's what you did, then the rope is still there.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I can believe it. I can believe that.
We were
So
so
who's going
tired. It was
down
just like, fuck
first, I
this.
guess, is the
We were planning on coming back, I'm sure.
I would like
Right.
to go down first, and I like to climb surfaces and be stealthy about scouting in case there's someone waiting for us at the bottom.
Okay.
But it's a
So
water
then
slide.
so then you are not going to slide down. You're going to
I'm
attempt to not slide down.
I'm not gonna slide
Okay.
down.
Go ahead and make that roll.
Make
Which
it a
means that
roll.
you'll be able to, yeah, the climb walls or climb
It's
sheer
it's
surface
every
or
100 feet.
We could probably
something
just
or
give him the
other.
rope and let him take the rope down with us, so we don't have to throw it down there.
That works too. No reason why I can't do that.
Mm.
True.
Uh,
True.
27 out of 93.
All right, yes. So you are able to climb down without getting gooed at all, which is positive for you. And you're able to climb down in a controlled manner. Um, the only problem is, again, and we keep forgetting, is light. So as you start to climb down, you realize you're going to have a problem with light because
I
this.
turn on my hooded lantern. I keep it like in the crook of my arm, pointing forward.
All right. So you got your lantern. You're holding the lantern. You're climbing down, and you can see the large room below. Let's see. There it is. Of course, you recognize this room, the floor being horribly uneven. Wait, no, that's the wrong room. What the fuck am I doing? Yes. Obviously, the slide deposits into the center of this room, right here, coming down from this wall. So as you come out here, you're just able to kind of like come down and pop onto the floor. There's lots of dripping in here, but there's nothing, there's no creatures. There's nothing to encounter down here. Of course, you can see over here, there's an archway, and there's an archway over here. So
And we've
no doors to be closed.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
And we haven't gone through this archway, and that's why it's marked in red.
That's correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You've looked down there, but you've never actually gone. I don't think you've actually even gone past the archway at all.
okay, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna yell up, "The coast is clear," and I'm gonna drop the end of the rope down.
All right.
Jumping in. I'm gonna jump in and slide after.
Oh man, do we get to slide down that wet flume?
You do.
Oh yes.
The hell was that?
That was-
San Francisco traffic.
That was
Yeah.
that was him sliding down the wet flume.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you guys hear the backfire as it got through the stoplight?
Nah, I mean, yeah, it clipped out for that, I think.
I think
Too
Frankie's
bad.
agile enough to jump in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you everybody jumps down, either slides down or climbs down the sticky rope. Except for Roland, he's clean, but he was real messy the last time, so helpful. And yeah, like I said, you've got your 2 archways. The last encounter was over here, so it's not very far away where you had your last encounter with the elemental. And this over here was kind of your intended destination the last time you were in the dungeon. However, obviously, there's this whole section over here that could, potentially be something. You don't know. It's hard to say.
So we have a choice. We could just go through this archway and see what's down there. But in the room with the water monster, there's an archway that I think connects to another tunnel that some of you guys weren't in that is blocked off. That's what this is over here. It's not a pile of shit, it's rocks.
Ah, yes, there's a cave in over there that was encountered. So
I remember that.
yeah,
There was the rock
Sounds
lobster
good.
in there.
right. Oh yes, there was a rock lobster. Yeah, you fought the rock
Yeah.
lobster in there. That is
Yeah, there was a-
correct.
There's the rock lobster room.
So we should make a decision as to which way we want to go.
I'm for picking up where we left off.
I have a concern about this archway right here. That being said, continuing on is also not a bad idea, but this could be a problem sooner rather than later.
Here is what I will tell you, because obviously you can look down this archway and you can see what is beyond it. So just from looking down this archway, you can see that there's about a 25-foot hallway that then ends in a door like over here-ish.
Is that where the multi-level marketing is, down that archway?
Possibly.
That's a really old joke that a lot of people are not going to get.
It doesn't change how funny it is.
It's like the Pueblo, Colorado discussion we had the other day.
We've played this dungeon before with the ogre tied up in a room and marketing down that hallway over there.
I bet you have.
Let me do something. Let me indulge in something real quick. I would like to move silently down this hallway.
Okay.
Give it
Move,
your token.
move silently. It's the percentage one, right? That we use for the thieves.
Yes, yeah. You want
Okay.
to the percentage one.
That's a failure.
So you're clomping down this hallway. Are you doing anything else as you go down the hallway?
I'm gonna search for traps.
Okay.
I'll do the trap
think
search
he's
thing.
as quiet as he thinks he is.
Oh, I'm absolutely not.
Now remember, it's the find remove, not just
Yes.
the find on its own.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Clean.
So Roland's like moving down, thinking that he's moving quietly. Not quite so quietly. He's not moving loudly, though. Not really, because, he's small. He's a thief. He's moving down, not finding anything, Gets to about the middle of the hallway. And when he gets to the middle of the hallway, he almost misses it. And then realizes, whoa, if I would have stepped a little bit further, that block right there in the middle of the hallway looks kind of weird. And when you check it further, you're pretty sure that had you stepped on that middle block, that the entire middle section of this hallway, it looks like it is set to give away.
Okay. I was fearing that you were going to say, like, it's going to slam up and crush me like a bug. That would have scared me a lot more.
It looks like it's set to precariously, as you're looking at it, you're pretty sure that if you you or anyone steps on kind of this middle section that is fairly easy to avoid if you know where it is, but you definitely have to step over it. The other problem, though, is that it's more than just that little piece that will fall away. It's like most of the hallway. So people are
Oh.
going to have to be very, very careful in this hallway as to not trigger that trap.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is it disarmable?
Maybe.
Is it disarm? Okay.
Maybe you could give it a try. You could give it a try. And then as long as you're
Oh.
in here, you can see that there is a door like right here at the end of the hallway that is closed.
I will give it a try.
Okay. So
Don't die.
it's the same roll. It's the find, remove, traps roll.
Find, remove. Oh, not even a problem.
All right. Yeah. So you're able to disarm it, and you feel like it's good. You feel like it's solid, no issues.
Did I disable the whole thing, or did I disable that square only? Or was it just all one long door?
I mean, you disabled the square, which is the trigger.
Gotcha.
Basically.
So if I were to step over this trigger and go here, I would be okay.
You believe.
You know what? I'm gonna try it.
Okay. You step over. Things seem to be good. Yeah, things seem to be good. The door is in front of you now, or about 5 feet in front of you. Obviously, that hasn't been checked yet, but
Right.
just the
I'm just making
hallway. But yeah,
I'm
it
just making
seems
sure
like
the hallway's okay first.
yeah, it seems like it's good. When you stepped over the plate, you kind of stepped on there. Now you're a little guy, so it's holding your weight. I mean, as far as you can tell. And Chuck Testa, on the other hand, he might have to come in and check it for himself. But
Yeah. That can be a problem for 5 minutes from now.
right.
Right now, though, I would like to come up to the door and do the usual rogue shit.
Okay.
I would like to listen at door. Though that's hear noise. Yeah, I'll like to hear
Yeah.
noise at the door first.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That is a success.
That is a success. You are correct. So you listen at the door. As you put your ear to the door, you smell a very fishy, briny smell, and you can hear something moving around in there, almost like a clicking type of a noise, like a very loud clicking. It doesn't sound like people. It almost sounds like maybe bone against stone.
Assuming I've been to any kind of fisherman's market, does it sound like when a crab or a lobster is walking around?
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
That
It
carapace,
definitely
yeah.
sounds like it could be something, some sort of crustacean,
Mhm.
or possibly several. It's hard to tell because you're aware of multiple legs, but yeah,
There's a lot of legs going on.
There's
right
a
now.
lot of legs going on in there. From your estimation, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Before anything else happens, I would just like to find and remove traps on the door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that. Now, while he's up here at this door, Dan, you're muted. If you've been
Now we're
saying
good.
anything, we have not heard you.
No,
I'm so
actually,
sorry, dude.
that was the first thing I said. It was literally, I wonder what he's doing up there.
Well,
That's
my
really,
question.
that's all I said. Yeah.
Right. My question was, has anybody, and because he's all the way down the hallway at this point, but he's been taking a little while because he had to disarm a trap and then test the other side, and Has anybody walked into the hallway besides him?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. What about Chuck?
Yeah, Tony's right behind him. You don't leave Frankie alone too much.
Yep. I'm
Oh,
following
man.
too.
Okay.
I'll take my default position behind Mr. Chuck.
And up, right there.
So
Wait, should we maybe not be in a line like this?
I think
kind of the only way to be in
The only way
a
in.
in a dungeon
is the only way to
corridor.
go.
You know,
Really?
those
Haven't you ever
Cla-
played Dragon Warrior? Your characters are all in a line just going like
Ah,
this.
yes.
Hey, wait,
That-
Frankie,
it's
that's
that
into taking the
it's
lead.
these crab liches
Taking
with
us up
lightning
front.
bolts. That's
Right,
what it-
right.
I'm not at the door.
So Roland makes an attempt. He's to see if there's any traps, anything like that. And I mean, he found the trap in the hallway. Didn't find any traps on the door. So it seems like you're good. Now the question is the door locked? Or are you gonna check to see if the door is locked?
That's what I was just about to check, if the door was locked or not.
It does seem to be locked. Or stuck. You're not sure which. You might have to try and see use your thieving abilities to see if it is
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
possible
little
to
fiddling.
unlock it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little fiddling with the lock. I assume I roll open locks for this.
Correct.
Okay. There we go.
You get down, you start doing a little fiddling, click, click, click. Seems like it's unlocked. As you're doing that, there's a lot of click, 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 click inside the room. The movement of the crustacean-sounding legs has intensified.
I did not do that quietly. Okay.
Also, there's a bunch of people. Like you realize, like if you turn around, like the whole party is like filled up the hallway behind you.
Oh my god. Okay.
But the door seems to be unlocked now.
Okay. Well, hopefully crustaceans can't
terrible.
open doors.
This is terrible.
I'm not gonna open the door. As funny as it would be to just let him go wild, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make my way back. I'm going to just stay here. I'm gonna point at this. It goes, there's a trap here. It will open a. How long is this trap? Like 15 feet?
Well,
The door?
it's maybe about 10 feet, but
Yeah.
but you disarmed it. As far as you know, it's disarmed, so you shouldn't be a problem. But if you want to point it out to them and have them step over it in any way.
I'm pointing it out, and I'm also mentioning that the door might collapse anyway if something too heavy goes on it.
Look. One of us could pull a suck job, and you could pull whatever's behind that door across that trap and use that as a weapon to kill him, so the rest of us can sit back and eat potato chips.
There is actually something that Tony could do in here, which is if Tony goes down and looks at his class abilities, there is a dwarven stonecraft ability. And by using that, you might be able to see if this hallway is indeed safe despite the trap.
Did it roll it? Oh, I gotta do the thing.
Yeah,
do the thing right here.
You gotta do the thing.
What?
Hey! So Tony's looking around, and as far as you can see, other than that trap, this hallway's up to code. So it looks like it's probably pretty good. As far as you can tell, well, the trap's disarmed. So
looks good from my house.
Is there any way that you can rearmor the trapper? If you rearmor the trapper, whatever's behind the door, if it crawls across the trapper, it might fall into the trap and give us a warning.
if you are successful at a find remove traps roll, you may be able to rearm the trap. The problem is that if you're unsuccessful, you wouldn't know that you were unsuccessful. So if your plan is to like open the door and have, whatever's behind the door fall into a thing, if you happen to be unsuccessful, they're just gonna crawl across the hallway and attack you.
Leave it to me. Huh?
Hey,
Leave it to me. I
I
got
like
this
them
one. Let me
odds.
do this one. Huh?
Let me
Yeah,
handle this.
let
This is my job.
Frankie's good
I
with
got
his
that.
fingers.
I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it.
But are
Next
you confident
time
in your
on
work?
Italians in Dungeons.
Yeah, I don't know. This thing worked. Yeah, sure. It's rearmed. Just be careful.
So you believe the trap is rearmed.
I believe the trap is rearmed.
Can we see the arms?
Can I check his handiwork?
You can't, but I'm gonna say again because Frankie is a dwarf. Wait, no.
Frankie's the half.
Wait, no. Frankie's the halfling. Shit. Then no. Tony's the dwarf. Tony's the one that needs to be able to. He could probably check the work with another stonecraft roll.
I've got the find traps roll, though. I could check to see if the trap was armed.
You
correctly.
could check that
Oh,
way
yeah,
too.
that's valid. That's valid. Yeah.
Okay, if
Frankie,
you want to
do
do
your
that,
thing.
go ahead
Do
and
your
go ahead
thing,
and see
Frankie.
what you can see.
Peer review trap checking.
I swear to God.
So
we had an uncle.
He
had
did
an
a
uncle.
great job.
We had an uncle named Tony who was short and stout, and we actually had a cousin named Frankie who was this short, skinny guy. It's amazing. It really is amazing.
so when Frankie went up,
Listen, we did 15 minutes of research here.
when Frankie went up to check the trap, he's thinking it's good too. Everybody thinks this trap's great. It's like it looks like it's reset. The hallway is gonna absolutely like fall away.
I would not open at the door. It's just a precaution in case they get out. I think we should go back and look at the other door, and then come back to the skittering.
After all that,
I still think that even though we're gonna go back and check, I still think rearming the trap is a good idea. Since that door is unlocked, if the crustaceans force their way through. The question that I
true,
have,
I
though,
guess. Yeah, that makes.
is
I
if
hope
it-
How
sense.
do you know it's specifically a crustacean? It could have been one of many arthropods.
I
you're
actually
right.
hope it.
Don't
I hope it's not
necessarily know
crab.
it's a crustacean.
I hope it's not crabs. I actually hope they're little briny shrimp. There's like thousands of little briny shrimp.
Fucking
That's
sea
kind of rad.
monkeys.
That'd be
Sea
kind of rad.
monkeys. Yeah, those were when we were kids.
I kind of hope that too. Now, I'm not gonna lie.
Langoustines. It's a fucking room full of langoustines. They just need steamed up. Oh gosh. Well then, are you not moving forward? Are you gonna go?
Someone's got to open it and goad whatever's in there into charging us.
You should set something on fire.
It's
Oh.
full of water.
Wicked New England right there.
But we do it. But don't we do? But are we doing that right now? Or are we doing that later?
My vote is that we go look at the other door. But it's
Over
up
where
to
the-
you guys.
where the
Whatever you
elemental
want
Can
to
you
do.
make sure that door is secure?
Nothing's come out of it yet. So if we haven't agitated whatever's over there too much, I think it should be okay.
Oh, I assure you,
it
we
sounds
have
like it's
agitated it.
super agitated.
It is
Whatever is
super
in there, it's
agitated.
like you can at this point because you're still kind of halfway in the hallway having this conversation, and now the door is starting to kind of rattle. It does look like
Yeah, you
maybe
sound-
things are like gung gung. So yeah, there's possibly some agitation.
Hold on. How
That's
what's
what
the
I'm
store
saying.
made out
You
of?
got a rock hard fucking arthropod on the other side of that fucking
made
door,
of
and you're
wood.
not making sure that it's secure.
Yeah, this thing is not going to last. We need to take care of these things now.
We could just ignore it. and listen out behind us as we go.
As you're talking,
Door.
and you're
decision has been
saying
made, Maury.
that.
The
This
decision has been
fucking
made.
guy right here. He's gonna be like, "Oh well, you guys
gonna
are
specify
bullshitting
I'm right
around. The
here.
door swings open."
The door doesn't swing open. It goes and blows open, and planks of wood like shatter out. And
My
as soon
my
as that
dexterity is
happens,
fucking in the shitter. I'm gonna take some big
Oh,
keys in this one.
yeah, like that. I look behind it, then I do a double take and go like, what shit?
yes. Behind you, as you turn around, you realize that there are 4 giant crabs. Very large. These things are, their bodies are at least like 3 to 4 foot wide. I mean, they're
Are they like
pretty
some
big.
of them ossified penis crabs?
They got big, yes. In
I
fact,
got those in the harbor once. It was crazy.
that
Are
was
they-
a different
Are
game.
they tall as well, or are they low to the ground?
no, they're low to the ground. They're crabs.
Okay.
They're actual crabs, just really big ones.
They got those big eyes on stalks. I don't like big eyes on stalks. I don't like the way they look at me.
Yeah, but the stalks aren't super long. They're only like kind of little stalks with eyes.
Oh, little
Little
guys.
eyes.
Big eyes.
Not like
Big
the big
eyes?
ones. Not the
Like
big
a real
creepy
crab.
ones. Yeah,
They,
Fucking-
they come through the
That's them big
SpongeBob.
fucking anime eyes on them crabs.
Get my bones on the outside of me body.
actually they're
SpongeBob,
Google
you
eyes.
need to get back and make those burgers right now.
Mr. Crab. That fucking guy.
Goo 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 goo. Wait, did we get everybody?
I'm
Frankie,
gonna make like Squidward,
Sarducci,
and I'm just
Rolling,
getting outta here.
Chris. Let's see. We need Tony and Chuck, right?
All right, what do I got to roll?
Initiative. Because it's a fight.
All right. I got
I wonder
you.
if I can
It's gonna
find. Is there a crab somewhere in here? Crab.
I'm gonna laugh if it's not a negative.
Is that possible?
Oh yeah, John.
My
actually-
initiative, my dex is
we-
garbage.
we had a John, the character John, actually has had negative initiative.
I suppose if your dex is lower than like 8. you
Wait,
could have
who had negative initiative? John didn't have negative initiative. Oh!
Yeah.
No, he should have
John-
had super high initiative.
Tony, he's not so
Who
quick
had
on his
who had
feet.
the
He's
negative
not a-
initiative?
He likes the hot salami.
Wasn't it like one of the hirelings?
Or
Hot
was it
salami's
Cameron's other
vegan.
character?
Vegan. It keeps you healthy, your liver,
we
and your
go.
heart.
There we go.
Mhm.
Did
Brad.
that show up? Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
did.
does.
There you
Is,
go.
is that smiling at us?
Yeah,
We need to do
kind of.
that.
Wait,
That,
Crabs
that
can't
counts.
smile.
I rolled the fucking thing, right?
Did you?
If you're the
Yeah, is
dwarf,
that-
yeah,
that-
you're on there.
Yeah, that's me down at the bottom right there. Yeah.
All
my-
right, all right. Then that means
Ooh,
that
ooh, I got moved ahead. And some other people suck too.
all right, all right, all right.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Old Bay.
Frankie.
Oh, perfect.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
You put that on your fucking French fries.
So Frankie is Frankie's
You
up
look
because
like
he's
you
got
come
a
from a place
6.
with a lot of bridges.
And even though your character is back here, I'm gonna say that you actually are up here because the very last thing that was happening was you were checking the work. So you're right there in the middle of that hallway. So
at
it
that.
is in fact your turn.
Look at that fucking DM retcon right there. Resetting the timeline.
And not
It's
resetting the
narrative
timeline,
gold.
just correcting
Gold.
it.
Gold.
So you see
So
these
let's see.
crabs, they bust out and they're coming towards you.
They're just
well,
crabs.
I'm not much of a fighter, so I'm gonna try to tumble over my buddies in the hallway here and get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to run away?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not gonna be here when this floor collapses. from
All
this
right.
crab.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
since the hallway's a little bit crowded at the moment, go ahead and try and make a dexterity check to use your halfling wiles and squirm past everybody in this skinny little hallway here.
Should I enter my bonus into the bonus minus?
Nah, no bonus
Okay.
for that. Just a flat. Well, you worm your way back out into this other room here, and when you do that, you turn around and you leave yourself exposed to a bit of an
Crab claw
attack
situation?
from a crab, and he does manage to nip you in your ass
Oh,
for 3 damage as you're
God.
running away. So you do get out of the hallway, but you get nipped in the butt for 3 damage, and that's sore. Sarducci and Roland up. Of course, Roland's right there. Sarducci kind of a little bit
Oh,
farther back.
Sarducci has a 2.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
What are you looking at?
Oh, for some reason,
Yeah,
I'm...
yeah, it looks like fucking Tom Collins, and then I get to fucking go.
Wait.
Tom
Hang
Collins.
on. What do we got going on here? Did I, somehow
Yeah.
my...
The guy that makes the buildings disappear.
Somehow
I
my
thought he-
turn tracker
Bernie
got...
Oh,
Sanders.
I thought that was the dude from Clash of Clans.
I think it
What?
looks like
Classic
it's
The mobile
actually
game.
Chris Copperfield
Is
that's up.
that a Henry
Sorry.
Cavill movie?
Okay, so what can I do here to shoot a crab? I wanna. How many crabs do we just see the one in the hallway?
I mean, they're kind of coming out on top of each other, so
Mhm.
no, you actually see kind of all of them. There's like, you know how crabs are climbing on each other and stuff. So
Yeah,
yes,
it's
that's
That would be
real
awesome.
bad.
A
Yes.
tower of crabs had it heading toward you.
it's essentially that's what's happening. It is kind of like a tower of crabs. They're all scrambling forward all at once in this big crabby lump.
Okay.
So you're telling
Uh,
me it's a lot of little crabs. It's not like a one big crab that's gonna come and give me a clip.
I mean, it's 4 big
it's,
crabs, but they're just
4 big crabs.
stacked.
That's a 4 big crabs. It's a lot different than a lot of little crabs. You know,
4 big
like a
crabs in
swarm
a
of
trench
crabs.
coat.
Yes, in a
Yeah.
trench
4 little
Exactly.
crabs in a trench coat. That makes more sense.
oh, okay. All right. So Chris Copperfield is gonna gesture into the hallway and shout out. Witnesses the arcane forces of precision and destruction reduce you to nothing but buttered regret, and fire magic missiles at that first crab.
Yes.
God, I wish
you
you
can
still. I wish you still had your breath. Oh my God.
go ahead and do that. I need.
Is it? It's
There we go. I need a book
it's
here.
there.
Real
It just you
quick.
roll for damage, right?
Yeah. Actually, yes. You do normally just roll for damage, but actually, before you do that,
no.
let's see. That's right. I forgot to do this.
Crabs have Mage Hunter.
No, this one works okay. So just go ahead and roll the
Ooh.
damage. It's fine.
All right.
In
So
fact.
they're 1d6 plus 1 missiles.
Yes.
If I'm gonna roll, do I do roll 3d6 plus 3?
You could do that. It depends on if they're all going to one target or not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
if they're-
first crab.
Yeah, if they're all going to that first, the top crab,
Mhm.
King crab.
king crab, he's the head.
King crab. He's
Then
got
yeah,
red five.
you can go ahead and roll 3d6 plus 3, and that's gonna be perfect.
Boom.
Ooh.
Take that, crab.
Damn.
Well, damn, that's pretty good. Oh shit.
Deshelled with extreme prejudice.
3 missiles shoot from Chris Copperfield's little. Are you wanding it? Are you using the wand to do it?
I'm doing little. No, the wand exploded.
Oh, that's right. The wand did explode. I totally forgot about that.
I do it with a flourish of my now partially tattered cape and a gesture with my hand.
You do a flourish. The 3 missiles fly out, hit the top crab, and cooked crab. Oh
Nice.
yeah, just
How's it
Now it's-
smell?
Now it smells good in here.
It actually smells pretty good. Yeah, it explodes the carapace off the crab, and the top one kind of is completely blown apart, and there's
Heck
lots of
yeah.
crabby smell in here.
Delicious. Can I also 5-foot step?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of the way for people to move as well.
Okay, so you go
That is my
ahead.
turn.
Yeah, that be good. Let me just see here. Who the heck is Nineth?
Is it Tony?
Oh, everybody just has 3, right?
Except for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it looks like Tony, Roland, and Chuck. But we'll go ahead and say Tony and Roland are gonna act first because they're like right there. Chuck's a little behind them.
I would like to go if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I am going to put weight on this pressure plate and see if it works.
You put weight on that pressure plate and it does not work.
Shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So that'd been 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll take the attack of opportunity here.
Once again, yeah, you trying to get
Yes.
out of there. You
That's fair.
you try and skirt past. Actually are not hit though. Not
Oh.
hit. And let's see who we got. Who we got? Is that
Yeah, it's my turn. That's all I'm gonna do.
that's got to be Tony then.
Yeah,
Tony.
Tony.
Is Czech Testa also a tank?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tony can kind of take a few hits. He's just not quick on his feet, you know?
Right, because of that bum leg.
It's no bum leg. It's a lot of sandwiches.
A lot of sand.
They get the diabetes after a while. You know, you put a lot
Right,
of
the
sugars in
sugar
your
foot.
coffee in the morning. Yeah. Sugarfoot. Yeah, with no toes.
You
That's
gonna
terrible. Why would you talk to people like that? That's terrible. All right.
You gonna attack
I
that
would
crabs?
like to. I will. I
One
think
of the
I think
3
Tony's gonna
remaining.
post up. Tony's gonna post up. It's gonna. You killed 2 of them.
No, just one.
Actually, is posting up not a terrible idea. I still got a person behind me. I don't know if I can exit the hallway properly. Like, could Tony do that? Move over there? Be perfectly fine.
Yeah, if you want to.
Oh, really? Really? I can move all the way over there?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
think
you know,
Tony's gonna.
if you're a big fat coward and you're running away from crabs like everybody else, then I guess
fat
so.
coward. All right.
You just called that out. I don't think you can run now.
That's what's happening.
Can't do that. All right.
I guess it's Chuck
Take a
Testa's
stand.
turn to
I'll
like
take
do
a
some
stand
damage
like a
and maybe
man.
kill a crab
You
instead.
don't need to fucking call me out. We don't need to get the tape measures out. All right, I'll take the hit. All right. I think I'm gonna give the space because I would like for maybe the crabs to weigh enough to set the trap off, even though he did. You know, maybe we get a second chance. Other than that, I'll take the hit, but I think I'll have to pull back because like low level characters die quick, paper
Oh,
thin.
okay, pulling back. All right. If you're pulling back, you're pulling back. There's nothing we can do about that.
Frankie, this guy's making fun of me.
It doesn't hit. So listen, Chuck Testa is everybody's out of the way. Chuck Testa has a clear shot. Clear blue
Let
easy.
him in.
That did not
know
work.
what-
Why is
we
this
know
not
what's gonna
working the
happen
way I
now.
want it to work? What the fuck is going on here?
All
I
right.
don't understand. That one. You went. That's not right.
Nope.
Went.
It doesn't need to move. We know.
Went. Chuck Sarducci. I think that's right. But I have a double to Tony. Doubled. I'm waiting for you to do something, Chuck Testa.
Oh, I'm running
I'm
straight
literally
at these
just trying to
crabs.
fix my turn tracker because my turn tracker's like has a bunch of doubles on it. And I'm trying to figure out which are the doubles and which are like the correct ones. So I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, okay, the 6 is right, so that's gone. I think I'm
I'm just running
good.
straight at these crabs. I'm running, jumping, and huge overhead swing on the crabs.
All right, we'll go
Sounds
ahead
like
and
a
do
guy
that.
that knows how to handle himself in the bad part of town.
Ooh.
Trenton? Let's see.
What's
That's
the bad one in New Jersey? Camden? Camden? That's a terrible place.
Camden. Oh yeah, Camden is actually like
They got a nice college there,
legitimately
though.
not a place you want to drive through at all. I once accidentally drove through Camden on the way back from Philly, and it was not a fun experience. And I like just wasn't even stopping for stop signs or stoplights or anything like that. You just drive
Hey, they don't
because you didn't
even
want to
do that
die.
over in Jersey anyway. The horn
Unfortunately,
is just a way to say hi.
big whiff for Chuck Testa. He misses the crabs and Sarducci and the crabs.
Sarducci is just actually waiting for the crabs to come into the room. He's not. He's ready. He's just not gonna do anything until or unless the crabs come in this room.
So you're just gonna let Chuck Testa fight the crabs then, essentially. Everybody's just like, we're just gonna let
All right.
Chuck fight the crabs. I mean,
But we can't occupy the same space. I'm still in the hallway too. Out of range. What is that? 10 feet?
didn't you move back outside didn't you move outside the hallway so that Chuck could get into the hallway?
No. You fucking grab my balls. I had to go
You're
back
just
in
at the
there.
edge of the hallway.
Edging
Edging?
the hall.
Edging?
Yeah, edging the hallway. All right. Well
Yeah. Just in the doorway.
I mean, Chuck's
The
right
bit.
there kind of by himself, so he's just gonna take the brunt of crab attack, I guess.
They're just
That's gotta be the way
crabs.
it is. Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
The first roll. Well, the worst that could happen for the crabs is that on the very first attack they get a 1,
Yes.
and
They clack each other.
Yeah, you ever seen crabs in a bucket? They just render each other limb from limb.
yeah. So I'm actually gonna say that is probably what happened. One of the crabs hit one of the other crabs and probably like ripped off a leg or something along those lines. So one of them is hurt now. We're gonna say the middle one, and the one it's kind of like fallen over to its side, and it's like trying to get up. It's like kind of up on its side, not easily mobile. Oh, Chuck Testa is hit by a crab for 5 damage. Missed. Oh my god, hit again by a crab.
No.
And like a 19 for 3 damage. And you've got to be shitting me.
Another one.
No, not a
Another
1.
20.
Oh no.
You guys are going to feel real bad. Oh my god.
Did Chuck just get his arm clacked off?
Okay.
If you-
Chuck just got 12 damage.
I just took 20 in one turn from crab.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's time for crab. There's one step in evolution, and it is crab.
Make Chuck make a saving throw. Let's see. Let's say turn to stone paralysis. I think that's a good one. Make a saving throw for me.
Oh boy.
Woo!
Ooh.
Just on, man, just there too.
Okay.
Yeah, had you not made that saving throw, it messed up your shield arm, so your shield arm is like kind of fucked up now, which it's making it hard to hold your shield. Had you failed that saving throw, it would have just completely lopped your shield arm right off.
Cool.
So you were
Oh,
this
man.
close to like losing an arm. And everybody else can now see that these crabs are no joke and they just like totally fucked your fighter up. And it's initiative.
I gotta pee so bad, dude.
Go ahead and roll your initiative and then pee.
All right. What if I go first, which isn't gonna happen?
That's probably not going to happen. I have faith that you're not going to go first.
6. Oh.
And then he's
Ooh,
going to go
okay.
first. Nah, Chris Copperfield's going to go first.
All right. I'm fourth. Yeah, I'll be back.
It is all good. Is that everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, then. Okay, so that means Chris Copperfield is up. And like I said,
Okay.
even though he's way back there, he can pretty clearly hear Chuck getting clipped over and over as everybody else runs out from the hallway.
Okay. How many crabs do we see now?
3.
3 more. Okay.
Not 3
Hmm.
more, just 3 total. 1 is dead. 1 is
Oh.
kind of in a weird position right now, but yeah, 3 total crabs. 2 uninjured, 1 slightly injured.
Okay. I think. Can I cast haste on other people, or is it just for
Yeah,
myself?
you can cast haste on other people.
All right.
Haste on other
Okay.
people is a fucking gift too.
Yeah.
I think in this case,
In
I
this
want to.
version, haste is so fucking powerful. It's such a good spell.
I always recall it being super useful. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
it's killer. It just doubles like everything, so it's like, gives double attacks and all that stuff.
All right. I'm gonna step forward so I can see into the hallway, and then cast haste on Chuck.
And it is
So
I think it is.
this should populate it to see what it does. Do I need to roll something to cast it?
No, you don't need to roll anything. I just wanted to
Cool.
look at
If
it.
you
Be
actually roll,
hasted, Chuck.
if you roll the die beside it should do that. It should just tell you what the spell does.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Excellent.
that
In theory, this
yeah,
would let
double
you
attack,
get
double move,
Yeah, it's
basically,
like
essentially.
2 swings and then a disengage.
So
That's what I'm hoping.
I need.
So yeah, so Chuck is now hasted.
Blind.
Be
Nice.
hasted.
And Chuck is hasted, and it's Chuck's turn. So, and it's Chuck's dinner time, I think.
No, surprise frosted lemon cookie.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
Very
that's right.
even
nice.
better.
That's right. Your SO is
A
the
baker,
cookie
right?
is a
Yes,
cookie
correct.
maven.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Garrett has a baker as a significant other, and I've never tasted anything, but I've seen some pictures, and the shit looks tasty.
It is.
Nice. Well, that cookie maybe will give you some power because you're hasted and it's your turn again.
All right. I'm doing like just a standard overhead swing on this crab, but then I'm gonna try to roll past it to get to the other side of it and swing again.
Oh,
Try to do
okay.
like a swing barrel swing sort of thing.
Right. I got it. So then I guess go ahead and do attack roll, which misses.
Damn it.
Dexterity check and then attack roll, assuming the dexterity check.
Oh my god.
Damn it.
Okay. I
Oh
trip
my
off,
god.
It was not a lucky cookie.
flop
Oh
straight onto
no.
the crab.
So you see Chuck, he goes to make another attack. He completely misses the crabs and does like a full front roll, like into the crab pile.
Oh man.
And now he's kind of like
Oh
he's
my
kind of like
god.
upside down in the in the crab pile. No damage,
None,
but not a
none of us are ever gonna let you forget about this till the day you die. You'll be known as the crab guy.
Hopefully today's not the day he dies.
Yeah,
True.
right.
True.
And let's
I don't
see.
suppose I get that
That's
second attack in the crabs, do I?
All right,
yeah,
Tone.
no, because
Tone,
of
we
the
can't let this
dexterity
guy
check,
become
now that you're
Tone.
like, yeah, unfortunately,
All right.
not
We can't
quite.
let this guy go, Tone. We're gonna have to save him.
Yeah.
Are you gonna run back in
Tony
there and
knows.
help?
Yeah.
Frankie's got the fingers, Tony's got the stones. We'll do what we gotta do.
I'm gonna use my +3 short sword. I'm gonna
Alright.
run in.
Run back in there and hack at these
And I'm-
crabs.
Try to hack at the one that's trying to snip off what's left of Chuck's arm.
Right. Oh, what?
Got him.
Damn.
Excellent.
Damn.
Okay,
Tootsie.
so Frankie slips back into the hallway, runs down over to that crab, and he.
Hey!
Hey, me and my sister used to go down to the shore and crack claws all the
Oh
time.
yeah. He
Oh,
takes
wait, that
his.
means something else.
Oh
Oh,
no.
wait.
No. His sister's
Don't
all
you
right.
talk about my sister like that, all right?
Yeah, you ain't part of this club. You keep it to yourself.
You take your short sword and you stick it between its little beady eye stalks and you kind of crack it right open. And that one is dead. And there's you got a little crab meat on your sword. Only
Nice.
2 crabs left. What, you a little crab meat on your sword. Sometimes it happens, especially if you're at the beach.
That's why you always do that near a shower. Didn't your mother teach you nothing?
Under the boardwalk. Anyway, excellent. And now it's your turn.
All right. So what I'm led to understand here is that I am about 15 feet total movement away from this crab down the hallway. I got a battle axe that says it's +1. I do not think a crab is an ogre, so I am 100% sure that it is just +1. But I also think I just click this little white button right next to the axe, and it tells me what happens, and I move to the crab and hit it.
That's right. So I feel like since your buddy is a halfling, you can you can probably maneuver to
Yeah.
get kind of in there together. So just go ahead and you saddle up here as well, and right there.
Yeah. Me and Frankie are tight. We've been together since we were fucking swimming in our daddy's balls, you know?
Yeah. So go ahead
Well, we
and.
don't share a dad, Tone.
No.
Good
He's my brother from a different mother.
That and you're married to my sister.
Yeah. That would be unethical. And the church. What would the church think? The Pope would
Incestuous,
cry himself to
Tone.
sleep every night.
I can speak it to the church. It doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got their own eccentricities. We don't talk about that.
Oh my god. No, that was something. Okay. No
All
roll
right.
happened.
You
I
gonna
thought a
you
roll
gonna
happened.
attack Tony or what? You gonna do this thing? You gotta hit the
Click the button,
button
Tone.
next to your
Yeah, I thought it
battle
was at
axe.
that. I hit the button next to my battle axe, and it says plus and minus.
And you just gotta go through that.
Just say
you
yes.
don't.
Submit.
Yeah, submit it.
Yeah.
Submit to
Submit
the
it and roll
X.
Exactly.
All right. I rolled a fucking dice. Is that any good?
Oh my
You like
goodness
that? You like that?
gracious.
All right. You know, yeah. Frankie's sister treats me good.
Well
She
then,
cooks.
I mean, there you
She
go.
cooks on Wednesday. Always nagging at me about the trash though, right up my ass. And also
So another
with the
pretty good hit.
body hair in the shower, I can't take it anymore.
Let's see what we got here.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
hair on her lip too.
Well, yeah. We don't talk to her about that unless we want to lose appendages. Irreplaceable appendages.
She
You
could
just
wax
stay away.
some.
You ever
Solid
seen me
hit
cut
from the
up a carrot?
dwarf. Took
Frankie, you seen
decent
me cut
amount
up
of
a carrot.
damage, but not dead. Not dead yet. So you've got one fully healthy crab, one that's pretty rough looking, and that's what you're looking at. And it is the turn of actually it's the turn of the crabs is what it is. I forgot about that because the crabs also went at the same time as our buddy here. So in fact, as you're hitting that crab and doing a bunch of damage, that crab is trying to hit you, and it takes its little pinchers, hits you with its first hit, but doesn't hit you with the second hit. So Tony receives 3 claw damage, little snip, and then
How do I do that?
let's see, that's on your character sheet all the way
Go
up
over
at
to
the
hit
top.
points?
It's at the top in the middle.
Yeah, hit
the middle.
points. Yeah, hit points. The middle one.
I just change it.
Yeah, just change it. Because you got your max is on the right, so as long as you know your max, you know what you're gonna get back to. And then
what did you tell me? How many damage was it?
What did I say?
3.
3. The other frog. Why did I
It
say
is a frog now.
frog?
Frog
Oh my
crab.
god! Oh my god! They've morphed.
The other
Crowd.
They've
crab.
morphed from crabs to frogs. Oh my! It's an abomination.
Influence of Bugbabills.
Yeah. Begins to mutate, and no, it goes after Frankie, misses with the first. Ooh, but hits him with the second attack. And Frankie gets 5 claw damage.
Oh, my fungu.
Ooh, not so good, not so good at all. And now it's Roland's turn.
Okay. Well, I don't think I get sneak attack damage with ranged hits, do I? I don't think so.
Yeah. You can just launch something down there, but definitely not a sneak attack. Though everybody be careful, because in case you've forgotten, Chuck Testa is still tangled amongst the crabs. Nobody's hit him yet, but he is there.
Oh well.
I don't even know that guy.
Occupational hazard. You'll be fine. I have faith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My speed in combat is 40. Combat 40.
Yeah.
How would tumble through squares work in this game?
You know how fucking tight me
It
and Frankie
depends
are
on
right?
what you're trying to tumble through. Probably what it would be is I wouldn't make it take any extra movement. I would just likely make you make some kind of like a dexterity check or something if you were trying to do something fancy.
For sure, yeah. I was just thinking because I'm about to start tumbling through crabs, and I wasn't sure if there was a tumble skull that I'm not seeing.
No,
But
it's gonna be just like dexterity, basically. Yeah.
Makes sense. Still my best stat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tumble through crab. I'm just putting that up there for reference.
Okay. Okay. All right.
9. Boom. And then I'm gonna backstab a crab.
So you can attack it from behind, but technically it's not going to be a backstab because they know you're there.
What are you talking about? He's right behind him.
So it's like a back attack, like a sneak attack technically requires your.
I was kind of wondering because they didn't know if I was there at the beginning of the round, so I was basically going to do a lightning attack and then stab him in the back with like in the space of like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that there's enough because you had to get through these guys
I did, and I
and
didn't do
then
the.
tumble over. So I feel like the crabs know you're there. You can
That's
just make
fair.
you can absolutely make a regular attack. It's just not the times 4 damage.
You know what? That's totally fair.
Yeah.
What are you
That's
talking
totally
about?
fair.
Your parents not give you enough frozen pizza when you were a kid?
I
Look,
have plenty of
look,
I
he
probably have a
just-
frozen
he just
pizza right now.
threw
Pizza
it like
rolls.
a
No, there's
ballet
definitely pizza
dancer.
rolls in there.
Short sword. Wait.
Yeah.
Do I?
He
If I roll
rolls
the
in there.
backstab thing, will that be? If I roll the backstab, will that be my basic attack as well, and then you just multiply the damage, or?
No, I would just
Okay.
roll your regular attack. The backstab is
Sure.
weird the way that it's set up anyway, because it really only lets you do kind of like one thing, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
well,
I do
all
get
of that didn't mean anything anyway, because even if you had backstabbed, that is unfortunately not gonna be a hit under any circumstances. But at
yeah.
least you're behind them now,
That's
and
fine.
Sarducci is up.
So Sarducci's not going to make an attack. But he is going to run so that he is right here.
Okay.
So that he can be ready
To like
to start healing people.
healing people.
Like Chuck
Like
definitely
Chuck,
needs
if
it.
Chuck can get out of the crab pile, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
And if-
Well, then that
yeah.
means that it is initiative. Everybody
Heck
go
yeah.
ahead and roll. And keep rolling. I will be right back.
Somebody else has to pee now too.
You know it.
Man, I'm getting older. I can't make it as far in that race. Oh, wait, what does he? Did he just leave us? Leave us in
Yes.
control?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of
But
the
he
stream.
he probably muted so that the stream doesn't. He doesn't because he's done that before where we've heard the stream on the stream.
Mhm.
We've absolutely heard that before. But
The stream
yeah.
stream.
hmm
Listen,
But while we're
the
waiting, hey,
monsters.
welcome to everybody who's actually joined. I see there's like 11 or 12 folks who are watching right
Ooh,
now. Hey,
very nice.
thank you for joining and watching, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all that if you aren't already there. And yeah, we really appreciate you on March Mega Dungeon Madness, where we are going to be back the next 2 weeks in March, hopefully with all our friends, and we're going to be continuing Mega Dungeon, because why wouldn't you continue Mega Dungeon when you have all of these characters?
Woo! Mega Dungeon. I got like
Oh.
water on my glasses.
Are you sure it's water?
What are you, one of them guys that uses to forget you're more into water than paper?
It's just spraying it everywhere. It's like didn't we have a conversation about that the other day? The effects of
Oh God.
the effects of coitus on male urination post coitus. Didn't we have a
Oh, God.
conversation about that at some point?
Coital. You know it
Listen,
pisses out
dude.
hard like that when you fucking jerk off the night
If
before
you've
too.
been having
Especially if you
coitus
find yourself
while
a
you're
good video,
doing-
you know, one of those things way at the bottom of the Pornhub list.
Seriously, if you're having coitus while we're streaming.
No,
You know,
no.
something
Stream hands above the table,
Oh, shit.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
something that makes you feel uncomfortable about the person you are after you come. You know, that post-nut clarity where you just shame.
Exactly. All right, so who do we got? 6. That's gonna be Frankie up first, and he is up there up front. What's Frankie doing?
Frank,
going
you go get him.
Is he
Try and
going to
take out the
Hollywood?
crab. I'm gonna take out the crab that pinched me.
Ooh,
Get it
better
back.
do that.
Pinch him back.
That's the hurt
Frankie,
one.
Frankie.
So
Pinch him back. How do you like it now, motherfucker?
oh my goodness
Oh!
gracious.
He pinched him back, all
You
right.
did. Oh, that was a good hit. So you once again you jam your sword into this crab. You like you cut like another leg off, but it is just barely hanging on by a
Oh.
thread.
Kind of like Chuck's
Kind of like
arm.
Chuck, yeah, exactly. Kind of like Chuck's arm. Rolling bigs.
You're
behind now, so you're back.
I am.
There. Now, here's the thing. You could attack, or you could attempt to help Chuck. You could maybe like pull him out, but he is a big guy and you are a little guy, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's wearing armor too.
He is, and he's got a shield and like a big sword.
I'm only strength 11. It's kind of a tall ask. I'm sorry, my guy, but that is a tall ask for what I can do. I'll try to get him out. I'll be a team player. I'm gonna try and get him out.
All right, go ahead and roll a strength check. See if you can
yank on that man.
Yeah, see if you can yank him out of the pile of crabs. It's a diminished pile, so might not be quite as. Ooh,
Oh man, look at
Hey.
that. That's awesome.
Chuck is in this pile of crabs. He feels two hands grasp on to his shoulders and just with all his might, Roland just full body yanks Chuck, and Chuck pops back out.
I'll take a step back to let Chuck.
Where is
No,
Chuck
wait.
anyway?
Didn't we
there he
rule
is.
that I could share squares with people?
Yeah, yeah.
'cause I'm
You
small?
could
Okay.
probably. Yeah, you're a pretty little guy, so you can kind of
I
share a
will.
square with him.
Just putting this here for
Yeah,
clarity's
yeah.
sake.
There's a way you can do off squares if you hold Alt, so you can
Okay.
you can do between squares. So like
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so you can kind of like do something like that. Yes.
Perfect.
Trick of roll 20. But so that was your
That was my turn.
turn, but you've saved your ally, Sarducci. You're still kind of behind this. You're still behind the construction workers.
Yeah. They're both short though, right?
They are short. That is
What
true.
do we
It's
look
a,
like regular laborers?
it's a halfling and a dwarf.
wondering-
So
If we got lawyers.
He's wondering if he can just reach over top of them. Reach
he
over top of
could,
the
but don't
Italians.
miss.
That's what he's gonna do. He's
Look.
gonna just try to reach over top of the Italians and try to bash a crab.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's the plan.
Yeah. We're the kind of
Kind of like reach
Alright.
around.
having cuts in.
It's not bad. That's not bad. Just reaching over and go boink.
So Sarducci reaches over. He bashes the top crab, which is the injured crab, and that one splits in half, and it's dead. There's only one crab left now, and it's Chris Copperfield. He's up.
There's a cluster in this hallway.
There's a little
Yeah.
cluster in this hallway. That's true.
There's only one crab left, and you guys have initiative. I'm gonna do I'm gonna rifle through my bag and skip my turn.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you rifle through your bag, skip your turn, and the crabs. And
Oh, don't forget, you've got a possible baby rock in there.
That's true.
What? A possible
true.
baby rock.
Yeah, it is canon that chick that you conjured at some point is possibly a baby rock.
Wait, is that in my inventory?
Yeah, I think that actually happened before you took control of the character. I believe somebody in chat suggested that the chick was possibly a baby rock. So
Wow.
it
Oh,
may
we're
be-
talking ROC. For a second, I thought you were talking Baby Rock, and we were back in the 70s.
Oh no. Yeah, rock is in.
Yeah.
Like yes.
So that chick is gonna grow up to become Dwayne Johnson.
Wait,
I hope
is this a hatched bird?
We're just gonna
Like,
put the bird behind
Correct.
the wheel and go into
Yes,
Fast and
when
Furious
we say
movie.
chick, we mean like a little baby
Yeah,
chick, like a
yeah.
little baby
Okay,
bird. So you
okay.
have in the bag is a little chick. It was established, like I said, I think prior to you taking control of the character, that there's a little baby
So
chick,
many
and it's
intrusive thoughts.
possible it could be a rock.
Yeah, sorry, the halfling leaf has slowed my mind.
Yeah, that's what it
Alright.
is. Yeah, same. But yeah, it looks like Tony and the crab.
Tony.
It's fucking Tony's turn. All right.
Tony and the
Tony's
crab.
this-
The crab is
Tony and the crab. That
That's
sounds like the kind
Tony
of
and the
people that buy a
crab.
Cadillac on loan money.
Mm, 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 mm.
You don't want to get involved with people who work in collections. It's good softball players, mostly at bat.
All right, is
I'm gonna hit him.
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
hit him with my axe. I'm right here. I'm right now. I'm gonna swing.
Okay, and is the crab gonna hit Tony or is it gonna hit Frankie? Shit, did I
What?
just
He
lose a
didn't touch
dice?
my brother.
God damn it, I hate when
Even
that
if his
happens.
mother's different.
Good thing I have more.
He ain't different like his sister is, though.
Oh,
What's that supposed to mean, Tom?
so as
Nothing.
Tony is trying to hit this crab, the crab is trying to clip Frankie.
I married her. We got 27 kids. They eat a lot of Prince spaghetti.
He misses with its first claw. Misses with its second claw. Frankie is lucky. All right, Tony,
He's lucky.
let's
He's a
see what you
fucking
got.
halfling. That's like a goddamn luck mine. What do you want?
Let's see what you got.
What I got
Yeah.
it right there. I'm gonna fucking hit him right in his balls.
It's a crab.
Those poor crab balls.
Crab balls. That is not the right roll.
That was an open
Oh,
door.
what was I supposed to fucking roll? Look at you over here pointing me out like some sort of asshole, trying to make me look like the fool.
You know, the one with the sword.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to hit down by the axe. Yeah.
Or the axe, that's right. Your character has an
I'm
axe.
gentle. My father was stern.
Morgenstern?
Don't you start with me.
Oh, that was
That's
fucking
terrible.
That was
Close. That
terrible.
was
Rob.
fucking close. Oh
That
my
was
God.
terrible. That was there was a
hand
little
grenades. Jesus Christ.
little
Go home.
little bit, but not quite. And Chuck Testa, now pulled from the grasp of crabs, saved. What are you gonna do?
Is he still hasted? 3 rounds?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
hasted, 100%. Yeah.
If I'm in reach of these crabs, I'm just swinging a rage. If I had rage, I'd rage, but I don't.
Yeah. I mean, you have rage, just not,
No
Rage
bonus.
against the crab.
yeah, rage against the crabs.
No, you got robbed.
You can go again though.
You can go again. Oh!
Ooh, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Let's see. Chuck Testa, big overhead swing, smashes down into the crab. Finally, the final crab is injured. It's got a big crack down its back, but it is not dead, and it is
Uh-oh.
kind of freaking out, and it is initiative, possibly the last initiative. Oh, let's see.
Never say that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, everybody
That
fucking.
jinxes it.
Yeah, that definitely jinxes it. Makes things tough.
Oh my God! Look at this initiative.
Ooh.
Holy smokes!
We want this crab dead now.
Time for the revenge of the crab, says Mako Helios.
I think somebody ought to just take a big bite out of the crab as their attack roll.
Is Mako Helios a Sailor Moon reference by any chance? It sounds like it could be.
Mako.
I'm wondering.
It sounds. I know it
also
sounds
sounds-
familiar, but it might be. I have no idea.
I'm just wondering
It
because
also
they're
sounds like it has internal neon backlighting.
It's either that or it's Cardcaptor Sakura.
well, because Mako could be like Makoto, like the Mako-chan, like that's
true.
Sailor Jupiter,
Hmm.
and
That's a good
then Helios could be Helios Knight, which is like an alternate tuxedo mask character from like the
Okay,
second season.
you're in deeper than I. You're in
Never
deeper than I
actually
am.
watched or read Sailor Moon.
Listen,
Wow.
Steve. Steve, have you been smoking some of the devil's lettuce tonight?
I have been, but no, the reason I brought
no.
it up is because I went to see the Sailor Moon Super Live last night because I am a huge, massive. That's why Mega Dungeon is on tonight, because I'm a massive Sailor
Let
Moon
me-
fan, which is why
let
I
me
was
ask you a
wondering if
question.
Mako Helios meant that.
You
But it
really
could
wanna go
obviously
before
mean
you
a
went
lot of
there?
things, because Mako could be a shark or it could be anything. But
I guarantee. I
in my
guarantee you ate
brain.
an edible before you went in there.
Yeah, yes, I ate I did live
I
resin.
want to go see. I want to go see a big symphony. Big symphony, something big like what's that one by that guy that did the thing. And I'll take the drugs.
That's
You
not
Yeah,
vague or
him,
anything.
that
play it, and the
guy.
fucking thing is gonna go crazy, and it'll be a good time. No, Stravinsky. What was Stravinsky's big one? The one that was in
1812 Overture.
Fantasia. No, the one that was in Fantasia. The one
Oh.
that pissed off all the French people. Rite of Spring. Yeah. So I just want to go see the whole Rite of Spring. Just fucking edible out of my mind. That would be awesome. Like in a big like place that's set up for the whole symphony.
No, if
Oh,
I
Jesus.
was gonna go see a symphony super high, I would want to see Holst the Planets.
Oh God.
Oh
Oh my
that's a good
God.
one. Then everyone like halfway through, everyone's like, "This is the song from Jurassic Park."
Yeah, right. Aw. All right, so we got Frankie. Frankie is up first. He is he could be the one. He could be the big savior.
I
One
will be the
ring?
one.
Frankie, stick him good.
Well, he is a halfling. He might have the one ring. He just doesn't know it yet.
Let's make it a three-peat.
I guarantee it's gonna be ones down the line at this point.
Yeah.
You know it.
Complete failure.
Oh.
Not a one, but
Yeah.
close. Well, that means that we get to Chris Copperfield. He was digging in his bag last time. I don't know what he was
Yeah,
digging for,
I'm
but
gonna produce the
Probably got an itch.
little baby chick, and I'm gonna say beep beep beep, and I'm gonna put it under my top hat, and that's my turn.
all right.
There's too much stuff in the way. I
That's
can't
true.
do any
I
help here, and I'm not
understand.
about to fire the last magic missile.
Right. Gotcha. Well, Chuck Testa.
Repeat. Double swing.
Double swing. Oh! That is a hit, and that is just enough to shatter the. Overkill.
Oh, I double smashed it. I
Overkill. Yeah.
We
So
can make
Chuck
fish
is
balls
now
now.
just and there's just shark or why do I keep
Sharks?
saying
Crab.
I
Shark
don't know
frog?
what it is. It
Shark
was a
frog
crab,
crab.
and then it was a
It was a frog, and now it's a shark.
It's
He's-
Derpwater Daniel.
Chuck is hitting this shit so hard that not only are there crab parts, there's shark parts, there's frog parts, there's all kinds of parts just flying up from it, just completely
You guys,
gored up, and you guys
you guys
have
got a lot of
finally
parts.
bested
Yeah.
the is that the bee?
You're like an
The
active
bee.
stream.
But yes,
That's
you
funny.
have finally destroyed all of the crabs, and now
All four of them.
all four. And now you have a
That's a great
view.
success. I bet I can put a gold star on my first grade kindergartner's list or whatever them kids are.
Man, it's too bad we don't have Sheffy.
Oh,
We'd be
I
eating
know.
good.
Oh, you'd
We'd
be
be
eating
eating-
good if you had
Eating
Sheffy.
good in the neighborhood, boys.
You would be eating
Wait,
good.
one of them is cooked though.
One of them is kind of cooked. That's true.
We should take
Is
advantage.
this the kind of dungeon where we can eat the things we kill?
Yes.
Any dungeon is the kind of dungeon where you can eat the things you kill as long as you're okay with the consequences.
This is a crab. Do you not smell how delicious it
It
smells?
smells pretty great.
Yeah, I think we can eat this. There was no poison. They cut that guy up pretty bad, but he was diving in there like some sort of Olympian or something.
I'm gonna eat some crab, and I'm gonna
what
feed my
would-
baby bird some crab.
What would What would a roll be to cook this crab?
We got
Right.
any skills? We got any
Right in the
skills
middle,
in here?
right in the middle of the hallway. Hell with everything else. We're
I'd
cooking
say,
crabs.
yeah,
in
I
the
would
middle of the
say
hallway.
intelligence or wisdom probably for crab cooking. Um, there is a room here, of course.
Yeah, I was thinking
Oh.
about that.
So this room is, now that you have a little bit of a chance to check it out, it's um it's longer than it is deep. So it only goes in about 10 feet, but then it's long up here and like long ways this way, like north south.
Mhm.
Let's see. It's about 30 feet.
Okay.
So like 10 foot deep, about 30 feet long, and there is a door at both the north and south wall.
Okay. Gonna let Chuck Testa work through his grievances. Um,
So yeah, door up here, door
So,
down here.
so Sardu-
And
Sarducci is going to kind of move through the crowd a little bit to get to Chuck here. And
floor is covered with algae.
okay.
And there is
Somebody been
actually
growing marijuana in here? You know, you get algae on the floor, petrochemical fertilizers in your marijuana grow so you can make the season go quicker. Maybe turn
over
them over in an urban area.
over in the
Somewhere with small
north
rooms and no light.
over in the northeast corner, there is a fountain, some sort of a stone basin,
Hmm.
just kind of
There's
in
the
the
water
corner of the
source
room.
right there.
Um, like a traditional fountain, or is it like somewhere where you like put holy water in it?
It
Like a
almost looks like a holy water font, but deeper.
Couple of
deeper.
those
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit
RO
deeper because the
filters, and
holy
you could
water
sell that
font's
to
like
Whole
not
Foods
very
homes.
deep at all. It's only like
Yeah,
a couple
they're
inches.
short.
But this is much deeper. Maybe about a foot deep, and it does have
Is
water in it, but it's kind of
okay.
brackish water, so it's hard to
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
so I am actually going, now that I'm up by Chuck, I've got a potion of extra healing that I am going to give to him.
Okay.
Hey.
You
Sick.
taking that whole joint?
Sure. What is that? 1d6?
It is 2d6. You want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it yourself?
I can roll it.
2d6 plus 2.
Plus 2.
All right.
You draw the box.
Nice. Not
Cool.
bad.
10 back.
Probably fixed your arm up there a little bit.
Right.
Let's get a staple gun, staple it back.
How
Like
many of those?
sutures.
How many of those heals can you dish out?
Well, that was a potion. I have other ones that I'm saving for when we're really, really hurt.
I think I can hang on for a while then.
If you're really, really hurt, tell me. I will help you. If you're not really, really hurt, don't tell me. I won't help you.
It's the clerics. It's the clerics' fucking peril right there. So nobody ever says, "Hey, I need help." So you don't give them no help, and you go bash some skulls in, and then they're like, "Oh, damn, I died."
Well,
Cleric's fault.
it's a little past 10:30, so probably we won't be able to move forward until next week. However, if you want to search the room, I think we probably have a little bit of time for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Searching
I
the
was
room
gonna.
and cooking
Tony
some
searches the
crab.
room.
Yeah.
Can I poke around and see
Yeah.
if there's any kind of secret entrances?
Yeah. There should be a little button on your character sheet. That is yeah.
Oh,
That's
and
the one.
while they're searching the room, I'm actually going to stay in the hallway and search the hallway for secret doors.
Okay. Anybody searching for secrets, go ahead and make those checks.
I'll
If
also
anybody-
check the hallway instead of the room.
I'll be cooking the crab.
Also, did
Yeah,
those
yeah,
crabs
yeah,
have
yeah.
any?
I wanna
Did the
wanna
crabs have
approach
any
some-
cash on them?
Ooh,
Crab cash.
surprise.
Crab cash sounds like a lottery ticket you would buy in Maryland.
Well,
It does.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can only redeem it within that state.
you searched for secret doors. You didn't find any secret doors in the room, but the bottom of the room, the floor, is covered in this gross, gooey algae, and there is this font up here in the corner that has kind of brackish water in it that nobody's really, you could definitely stick your hand down in that brown water if you wanted to.
Is that Helvetica up there?
Yeah, somebody's probably
Oh,
introducing so much nitrogen into the water. It's probably the fucking landscapers.
Cook the crab well, or you might have a mighty itch later. That's possible. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I want to roll for culinary improvisation in the field.
We talked about the crab shampoo the other day. There was crab shampoo in the
They're not
adventure.
gonna be processing crab shampoo in a hallway. What
2
the
days
fuck are you
ago.
It was
talking
actually
about?
It was crab
crab
shampoo.
rangoon.
Wasn't
It
there
was
crab
crab
rangoon?
rangoon.
Oh, it was. That's
Crab
right.
rangoon.
It turned into crab rangoon. I forgot.
Yeah. It was like both happened.
They fucking changed it for fear of death to arthropods in general.
Man,
Just the butt bees. They wanted the butt bees to make it.
Unpopular
Everybody wanted-
opinion. I don't like
Everybody
crab
wanted your
rangoon.
anus to spit honey that
It's not
could
the
heal
best.
the ails of the
That might
world.
be fighting words.
That's
Just
I
cheese,
weird.
right?
it's totally
It's just
fine. I get
cheese
it.
and fake fish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a big crab. Never been a big. My daughter loves crab
Yeah,
rangoon.
Maddie loves it. Well, if you if somebody wants to make some crab rangoon, they're gonna have to make an intelligence check. And while you're doing that, while you're cooking up that crab, both Chuck and Sarducci, kind of right about the same time, found that there are secret doors. Not
Hell
just
yeah.
one,
Multiple?
one, but two. There is
Can't
one.
even see that. What was that?
There is one right here on the right side
Okay.
of the hallway, and there's one right here on the left side of the hallway. Both they frame the trap basically.
Ah.
So yes, as you search, you find seams on the right wall, seams on the left wall, and you're able to uncover what appear to be two secret doors.
Does this roll under?
Yeah.
Doors to the left,
Yeah,
doors
it's
to the
roll
right.
under for
And if you
for
fall in that pit, you're
abilities,
stuck
yeah.
in the middle with you. Is that how it works?
My intelligence check.
Yep.
is
What's that?
great.
What did you say, Dan?
I said doors to the left of me and doors to the right, and if you fall in that pit, you're stuck in the middle
That's
with you.
that's exactly
Yeah,
right.
it's
That's
exactly.
right.
Yep.
hmm That's how that works. Is anybody gonna actually search this room over here for anything besides secret doors, though?
Everybody was
I
fucking.
mean,
searching the
if
room.
nobody's gonna search around in the fountain, I will.
How are you gonna do it?
Kung fu fighting.
Well, I'm gonna walk over and kind of peer into it, and I'm gonna stick my short sword in there and kind of move some of the scum out of the way.
Okay. You put your
Let's see.
short sword down into this kind of brackish, gross water, and as you're like kind of stirring it around to kind of get some of the grossness out of the way, the water's dark, so you still can't see down into it. But your sword, there's something down at the bottom. You can feel it. You're like moving it around.
I say, hey, Tone,
What do you need, Frankie?
there's treasure in the bottom of this fountain.
Oh,
You should...
you gotta make me do the thing again.
Yeah.
All right. You want me to reach down in there and see what's in
It's
there?
gonna
You know,
be
I'm
fine,
not much.
Tone. It's fine. It's gonna
I'm
be
not
fine.
much. I'm not much fucking taller than you.
I did it last time.
You know, if I eat this shit, you got my back, right? Right?
Oh, of course, Tone.
All right,
gotta,
all right, all
because
right.
you're both
All
short.
right,
You just gotta hold
I
his
am
leg.
not. I am not impressed. It's just supposed to be childhood friends. Listen, I married your sister, even though she was excused from the family.
You gonna plunge your hand
Come
down
on,
into that gross water?
Tone. She's a half orc, Tone.
I know. I like the big girls. I like the big girls. They're good. They're good. They take care of you. They cook pasta on Tuesday
Just reach in, both hands,
and only
and
Tuesday.
yank.
All right, all right.
Just
Reach
that
in and-
scene from Train Spotting.
Out of character.
See,
My
for
two
me,
fingers up like a goddamn Boy
You
Scout.
s-
This is
see,
gonna be bad. All right. Tony sticks his arms in there. He reaches down to the bottom.
anybody
right.
who sticks their hand in something they don't know has never watched Flash Gordon.
You stick your hand down into the
I know that
the gross brackish water, and as you put your hand down there, you feel around a little bit, and you feel something big and round and smooth, like probably about
Hey,
My hands in my pants. I put them in the. I'm putting them in the.
probably a sphere about this big. I mean, it's pretty substantial, like the size of like a golf ball, maybe a little bit bigger. But also, as you're down
slow
there,
down
you're
a minute, Mr. DM. I had to switch back to your camera. You show me the size of that sphere again.
oh yeah,
How big?
It's,
How big are these balls?
it's pretty big balls.
Like that? Like that?
So
like that? It's
you
probably
kind of
the egg of
grasp.
something
looks
angry.
about like the size you're used to. Tone.
Yes, I am showing off a
Yeah.
D100.
It's been a while. Your sister, she's very verklempt, you know. She's
So
anyway.
Well, she's green.
I'm pulling
Yeah.
them balls out.
So you pull it out, and the slime drips off of it, and it looks
Ew.
like you have pulled out an incredibly large but perfect looking pearl. It looks so nice. There's only one problem. Your hand's
This is
starting to feel
Doge, isn't it?
weird. Make a saving throw versus poison or death ray. It's the very top saving throw.
Oh, nice.
shit.
Yeah. Thanks, Frankie.
Fortunately,
Oh.
dwarves have the best saving throws in the entire game. So don't fuck this up.
Which saving throw am I making?
It's
Where's
the
my
very, very top one, so it should say poison or death ray. Hey!
Hey!
Your hand
see it
feels
behind the
like kind of
avatars.
weird and tingly, but the tingly sensation after a little bit goes away, and now you just have a fucking amazing pearl.
I thought you were gonna say I had a good buzz.
I mean that too. Gives good buzz. What's it do? Magic potion. What's it do? Gives good buzz. Isn't
What
that
is
how
it? Do I have
goes?
any clue what it is besides the fact that it
I
was
mean, it's
like,
a pearl. It's probably worth a lot of money. It's treasure.
was the poison from the pearl or was it from the slime?
Probably from the slime. Yeah.
Frankie, is there anything else down there?
Yeah, the water not great. I mean, as you there was other than just scum, there wasn't really anything else. You kind of
Yeah, Frank.
know.
I think. Tone. I think you got it all.
you got it. And I think
no-
with
I'm
that,
Use some hand sanitizer and I'm gonna go eat some crabs.
Eat some crab. Yeah. Hey, did anybody make a crab check? And I don't think anybody made
sure
any.
did.
Wait,
Oh,
where
they
is
did.
it?
I made
Where
crab
we-
check,
Oh,
and
I
it was
see. I
really-
see. 14 of 16. So you've got a pearl. You're cooking up some crab. Are you
Here's the
guys
thing.
gonna hold up in this room?
If it is Rangoon, Sarducci's not eating it because nobody said they brought cheese, and he's not trusting the cheese that you're making.
No. Tone's got that hard cheese.
No, you can't be scared of a bit of
You still got some of the hard cheese.
Nobody chose the sickly dark elf, but in his inventory,
Has he
where
got
is it?
cheese?
No.
Does he not?
Where is it?
Pound of
He's
cream
got he's got fungus snacks, and here's what it
Oh,
says
God.
on his character sheet. Let me copy that in there. Here you go. It's fungus snacks are a treat from the Underdark.
Damn
He's
it,
got-
we forgot to bring mom.
He's got like a
With her
bag of.
snacks.
He's
Hey.
got like a little sack of fungus snacks. But
Oh,
Hey,
nobody
check this
chose
out, I
him,
got
so
a-
maybe next time.
uh,
Yeah.
I got 4 large raw potatoes.
That's
You got
true. I did.
Oh,
Dwarf
get your
does have
crab-
4 large
get
raw
your crab-
potatoes
crab
in
boil.
Oh,
his
God.
in his inventory. That's
Oh, my
right. I
God.
forgot to. I forgot to
I've
put
got
that.
iron rations, but I don't think that's gonna help out. I think it's just like hardtack.
Is that like scalloped crab
Yeah.
potatoes?
Unless
Scalloped
there's
crab potatoes. Yeah, I'm for this.
unless one of your
Crab
iron rations
Crab
is like a can of cheese.
Crab. Crab.
Yeah, is
taters.
that iron rations just like canned things?
Kinda, yeah, basically.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like
It's just like a
sealed
can
in
of
a little
cheese.
box?
Somebody's just
There
got
might
like
be
a can
some,
of cheese.
Ew.
Yeah, we could
God
totally.
almighty.
We could
There might
use
be some
potato.
fruit or some anchovies or something like that we could throw in
We
there.
could
Yeah,
use
I don't know,
potato to
man.
make a dough to make the little wrappers for
Man,
the cream cheese and crab.
Oh,
if
yeah, we
you've ever
could-
seen those cans of cheese you can get at Dollar General,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, that
that's
would work.
that's
That would
the-
work.
that
there
that
we
is
go.
what
You
I'm
just-
imagining.
I'm trying to
Only
put this
worse.
whole
Just
map up
imagine-
here so that the
Like-
stream
like
can see the
Just
full
cheese
map
whiz
glory.
instead of cream cheese.
Yeah,
Just
you
like
mash
That'd
it,
be awesome.
magnitudes of worse.
and then you put it in little like what do they call them? Pot stickers or money bags? You know, like the
Oh,
really
yeah.
loose, like fried packets. Yeah,
Dead
like
crabs.
your easy cheese and crab, and you put it in
Oh
that,
my
and
God.
then because I just have olive oil.
I'm not hungry anymore, Tone.
Yeah, right. Well,
Aw,
I am gonna go back over to the
that was a lot of work.
end screen here. It looks like we're done for this amazing session of Mega Dungeon, but we will be back next Wednesday, and hopefully our friends will be back here with
I hope
us
so.
for another amazing episode. We'll continue right from here, right from the crabs. What the heck are in those rooms? We got 2 secret rooms too, so that's gonna be fun.
See, this is why Mega Dungeon takes so long. In the past 2 weeks, we've had 2 fights. That's all we've done is 2
Two
fights.
rooms.
Yeah,
One
but
room per session.
But you know
Even
what? That's
interesting
okay.
feedback,
That's
though.
okay because I feel like we had a little bit of sidetracking. We had to get some character stuff done first of all, and then I had a little bit of an emergency that I had to put out kind of early on in the
Yeah.
stream. So, you know, that took a second to deal with, but
You know,
Is,
if this
is
I
was
that
think
when
the
real,
Dan
next
was
time.
riffing?
if this was really real, that princess would be long gone by now. She's done.
I mean, how do you know she's
She's the
not
white.
dead?
She's the
like-
white the whole time.
she's those crabs would have done to her what those crabs did to Amelia Earhart. I mean, that's just kind of how.
Well,
that
that
works.
probably is
Yeah,
something you're trying to think about.
Listen, you leave the coconut crabs out of this. They have needs.
Because you guys have found like all of her party, because you have their heads pickled. I just lost my. Oh crap! That's the worst thing about 100-sided die is like when you
Yeah,
drop
what
it,
do
it just
you-
rolls away.
What are you supposed to eat when you're 40 levels below sea level?
Right,
Crab.
right. I mean, at the
Gonna get the
moment, you guys
pre-ops.
are but pretty far below sea level at this point. You're
No, pre-ons, not pre-ops. Pre-ops are the people that.
this is technically dungeon level 7, so you're like 7 levels below the earth. So.
That's like a parking garage and a half.
Well, I guess that's it for this session of Mega Dungeon. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you to
Yeah.
our guests, Country Fried Minis, of course. Remember to go over and check out Country Fried Minis for painting miniatures and also TTRPG Tuesdays. That's going to be some fun stuff coming up. And of course, thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Ian. And of course, thank you to my fellow dicks, Garrett and Dan. Thank me, DM Steve. As long as I'm thanking people, I might as well. Any final
Fuck-
words from anyone?
Fuck
Wait,
that guy.
yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah.
Make sure to like and
Uh,
subscribe.
Thank you very much. Any final words, guys? Nah.
Forget
Nah.
about it.
Crabs.
Yeah, forget about it.
Forget
It's
about
always
it.
time for crab.
Yeah.
Always time for crabs. Well, we've been the Dicks in the Dark and friends, and we will see you next time. Mega Dungeon!
In a long forgotten land, In a jungle dark and deep,
Good game,
there hides a ruined
guys.
Yeah,
site,
good game.
a tower
Excellent.
temple, and a key.
Yeah.
Fun
Good
stuff.
What lies
Good
within,
energy. That's what I.
and what
That's
lays
good.
Exactly,
Very
that's
good.
the main
Very
thing.
good energy.
Good
Yeah.
energy, high spirits, lots of shenanigans, fun stuff.
Mega Dungeon!